Hey. This is HQ. HQ in the house at HQ Reacts. We have the show for you tonight. Are they ready for marriage? Are they worth a cup of coffee? Are they worth taking out on a date? These are the Kendra G and the Ashley contestants that may have been overlooked. They had good stats, maybe, but we're going to take a second look at these ladies. We're going to take a look at these single ladies who don't have kids and see if they're worth taking out on a coffee date. Just a coffee date. It doesn't cost that much money. It isn't that long that you have to do that. You can go and have a coffee date. So, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go over these ladies again. We're going to skim over the ladies, some of the ladies, 10 ladies, 15 ladies, 10 lucky ladies that we may have said, oh no, we ain't going to take them on a date. One red flag, two red flag. One red flag doesn't disqualify you. OnlyFans, that disqualifies you. But we're going to see what ladies we can see who might deserve another date. So, without further ado, we start with Kendra. Remember, we have Ashley people and we have Kendra people. And most of these people have to be single, no kids. This is what we start with. You guys let me know. You guys let me know if you hear them, you see them. Say, put it one in the chat as long as you hear and see.
Well, you know what? I did not expect to even be on.
Well, you hear?
I was just trying. I guess so. Sure.
What's your name, baby?
My name is Leia.
Leia, where you calling me from?
Atlanta.
ATL. How old are you?
ATL, yes. I'm 27.
27. What you do for a living, boo?
I'm a paralegal.
Paralegal. You have any kids?
No.
No kids. And what's your zodiac sign?
No. I'm a Libra.
So we got Layla, Atlanta, 27, Libra, paralegal, no kids. I'm actually in Atlanta.
Leia. It's just
what?
Leia. Everybody be saying Layla.
Oh, Leia. Ooh, hey, yes, Freak J, Natural, Jay Walker. How you doing, girl? How you doing? Don Jeter, I live and breathe. Here we go.
The screen froze you on your mouth open, child.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, how do you say your name again?
Oh.
How do you say your name?
Leia.
Leia, Atlanta, 27, Libra, paralegal, no kids. Leia.
Everything looks good so far. Tell me you don't. Nice teeth, nice presentation. She's a parent. What is that? She has a fit job. She doing good so far. I put her on the list so far. I put her on the list. The panel is open. Anybody that want to come up can come up. You can be on camera or not. You want to come up, you can.
Yeah, what kind of man you looking for, mama?
Tell me she don't look young. She looks young for her age. She's 27. She looks young for her age. Nice.
You know what? I don't know. He gotta have, you know what I'm saying? I'm around a lot of attorneys.
That's what it's on.
Obviously. And I feel like I've dated a lot of different types of men. No, that's not a wedding ring. This is not the ring finger.
Okay.
This is an auntie ring. I'm looking at your comments. I'm sorry.
Why do I always messing with this?
Where your presets at?
What's wrong with her, huh?
On Desire.
I'm always messing up.
Rich.
Now, Ed.
What's rich to you?
and
It don't never come right.
Talk about
It don't never come right.
rich to me.
It don't never come right.
Probably
As long as they can hear me, they
already
don't need to see me.
has
I'll figure it out.
been established in their careers or whatever for some years, for a lot of years, longer than I've probably been living. I like older men. I've always dated older men.
So you're 27. What's the age range? What's the lowest you would date?
The lowest, maybe 42.
So 42 is the age requirement. That's the youngest. And you said rich. So give me a number. What's rich? When I say what's rich to you, I meant as in amount.
Amount? I don't have an amount, but rich in resources and assets.
So is 100K considered rich to you?
No.
No. Is 200K considered rich to you?
I'm sorry, Jay.
That's doable.
It's doable.
So
Depending on what activity is, like 200 and 100K in like their 30s and 40s, they're well on their way, you know.
What's wrong with this girl?
200K in your 30s.
Right. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. I don't get it.
You got to delete the presets that you don't need.
Oh yeah.
And then edit the other ones.
I can't fool with it. I got.
There you go. There you go. Oh, shucky ducky.
I don't get it. The girl wants money. She was doing good till she started talking about money. And then
Must be the money.
200K, 150K. What's going on?
I don't even. I'm tired of talking about people who talk about money.
Yeah, I am too. That don't even make no sense.
To success, but like if I was dating,
okay.
But if I was dating like a 50-something-year-old, that wouldn't be no.
So the desire. So 42. I mean, is the minimum 500K?
Minimum, I'm not gonna say I have a minimum or maximum. Like I said, I just would like them to be rich in resources and assets that they are willing to share.
Rich in resources and assets. Okay. And you want to be, okay. So she wants somebody rich. What's your deal breakers?
Dogs and pets, kids. I prefer them not to have children just because I don't have children.
So you want a 42-year-old man plus with no kids?
Mm-hmm.
Believe me, they're out here.
Okay.
Typically, they don't have kids because they've been working. And now
I feel there's a fantasy coming on. I feel there's a fantasy female thinking that there's some kind of dream man out here that ain't been living his life and doing what he got to do. He's 42. He just waiting on you. He was waiting on you, girl. He ain't been working. He ain't had no other girlfriends. He ain't had no kids. He waiting for you, girl. And you living in a fantasy world. He just waiting on a female just like you.
It's Mr. 40 hours right here.
This
is Mr. 40 hours a week right here.
What's wrong with this picture? What's wrong with this child?
I don't know.
Natural. She disappeared. What's wrong with the child? I don't know.
They're probably ready.
Okay.
Immaturity. How do we run across these people that are so immature? She's 27.
I don't know. I hope. Can you hear that in my background?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, okay. So you said it sounds like you dated the man you described. What's going on with the moments when you date that guy? Why don't you guys go to the next level?
Right.
It's typically usually me. So like I said, I found them, but like I said, the last one, the dogs was the deal breaker. Honestly, it was just so many.
But that's not every man. So you should never have mentioned it. Not every man has a dog, so you shouldn't be mentioning that at all. That's just something he has. Most people may or may not have dogs. I don't know.
Okay. All right. So should the guy look a certain way?
I don't really care about looks.
Okay. What about money? Oh, we already got to that question. So you want him to be rich in resources. Let's do the Kendra cam.
What you mean? You want to see what I look like?
Yeah, you got to stand up and we see your full body.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see.
You don't understand what that means? What you called her?
I don't want my job.
Okay. Are you at work right now?
Yes.
So this is, say it again, Layla, right? Layla?
Leia.
Leia. I gotta get it right. Leia. This is my fault. Leia. In Atlanta. Do you want the guy to be in Atlanta? Do you want the guy to be in Atlanta, Leia?
Reading the comment.
No,
No, he doesn't have to be
I'm
in
not.
Atlanta.
No, you don't have to be in Atlanta.
All right. When was your last relationship?
Recently, like 2 months. I would say like 2 months ago.
2 months ago. Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Oh, a lady never tells.
3 flaws you have to work on.
3 flaws I have to work on.
Yes.
Sunday school teacher vibes.
She more interested in what they got to say in the comment section. She's not really interested in the show.
She can't focus. She can't even pay attention at the task at hand, and she's a paralegal.
Right. That's crazy. It's like she goofy as hell. That would.
I'm sorry, they down there trying to eat me up. I'm glad I
You
like
deserve to be
myself.
eat up.
3 flaws that I would have to work on. I don't know. I'm not a September Libra. I'm an October Libra. And I'm gonna stop reading your comment.
Yeah, you should do that because that's making you look even more crazy.
That's a natural face as soon as
Okay, 3
as soon as she
flaws.
did that too.
Like, oh God.
Honey.
What is that?
I know I'm trying to figure it out, but
No, you ain't trying to figure out nothing. What you're trying to do is read the comments and see how your presentation is coming across, and it's coming across as goofy.
I don't know what 3 flaws I need to work on that I'm willing to.
You don't think you have 3 flaws that you can work on?
I know I have 3 flaws, but I'm actively working on them, so I don't know
Okay,
if
so
that's
what are
anything.
they?
I don't know. Probably the fact that I was shut down when I get flustered. Like now.
Nope. She's too distracted by the comments. She can't do it. She's too distracted by the comments. I was gonna give her on the date scale, I was gonna give her a 6. And then that would have made her pass. But you just too goofy. You just too wonky. Nobody wants to date you and date this wonkiness. She 27, goofy, no kids, no responsibility. Somebody changed my mind.
No self-awareness.
None.
No
How do you walk around the
self-reflection.
earth? How do you walk around the earth and don't know what flaws you got? At least 2 or 3, at least.
I got a ton of flaws.
Hell yeah.
I got a ton.
ton.
Hold on, let me get a pen and paper, man. I got a ton.
I mean,
of
like
flaws.
I'm impatient. I don't have no patience. I cuss. I just go down the list.
Yeah, everybody go back and watch HQ first video she uploaded.
Right. It's like, look, it's like, no. If you haven't thought about what's wrong with you, if you haven't thought about what you can do to improve yourself, I don't think you're worthy of anybody coming over there until you figure out what's wrong with you. She's one of those people. She's still sitting there not saying anything. What the hell?
She thinking HQ.
Okay,
Give her a
we need-
minute. She processing.
She's a paralegal. You're supposed to be on top of your get. Wait, hold on.
2 more flaws.
I don't think this is a flaw, but I can really take or leave. Like, I don't really care to have children of my own, but some people might see that as a flaw. I'm an auntie.
Okay. And do you have one more flaw?
Well, I just worked on this. The last one was that I really did not like working, but I actually found somewhere where I like working. So,
Oh, you didn't like working. So is your perfect world a rich man and you could just be a housewife, but you don't want any kids?
no, I don't want to be a housewife. I want to be an author. I wrote my first book already. I just want to focus on that.
So, Leia,
hmm
Wow.
why would a guy be lucky to be with you, honey?
Why would he be lucky to be with me?
Yes.
Oh, because I'm a good Southern woman.
Ain't nothing gonna make up for this right here. This is a tragedy. Natural. What do you say to this woman? If you pull her in the closet right now, what do you say to this girl?
She needs to do some serious self-reflection. Like it needs to be done. You need to be self-aware. If you cannot answer those questions of what are your 3 flaws, it's an automatic red flag.
Right.
Not up for discussion. Absolutely not.
And it don't matter what you look like. It don't matter what you said even before that. If you can't be self-aware to even rattle them all, I can rattle all mine off. Da da da.
Me
Da
too.
da 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 da. Why you can't even rattle off one? One means you don't have no attention span. That's one of your problems. 2, you self-centered. That's another one of her problems. See, I don't even know you, and I can tell you 3 flaws that I see right now on the screen, but she don't know that.
These are terrible answers. I'm doing horrible. I really wasn't even expecting to be coming on this and waste y'all time. But there's more to me than what I'm saying now. I'm just not good at communicating. That might be a flaw. I'm not good at I don't sell myself. It's more so like you gotta feel me.
Okay. Are you on the Kendra G singles dating app?
Mm-mm.
It's one obvious thing
No.
we're all witnessing that
What?
I just got to say it.
What?
She's at work right now on Kendra.
Right. Right.
So she has no problem letting the world know that she's working and on social media.
I know.
She don't have no problem. Everybody does it. But I'm
Mhm.
saying she don't have no problem telling everybody. So
This
she
is
don't
a-
make good decisions. She don't make good decisions, man.
And I'm
This is a
kind of
law
confused.
firm.
You
What?
can write a book, but you can't write down your flaws.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah, Howard, where's your writer's mind?
She got writer's
Right.
block.
You're a lawyer. You're a lawyer. That don't even make sense to me. I
No,
mean,
she's a secretary. She's a secretary. She's a legal secretary.
You do
But
That's what
exactly
she is.
that.
That's a business where you need to take meticulous care. of stuff.
Meticulous.
Oh,
Word of the day. Meticulous.
look at
Okay, well, you have to go. Would you want to make your name Layla the Goddess?
Leia the goddess. Yes.
Leia the Goddess, go to the
Nope, you ain't getting no coffee date. You burnt up. Your coffee date is burnt
Dang,
up.
that's 2 strikes out.
We ain't giving you no coffee date. We ain't giving you nothing. You just burnt up because she don't have no self-aware. She's so young. That's the problem. She's so young that she don't get it. She don't get it. You want a date. You want somebody to come over there and just take care of you. That's not how the world works. That's not how love works. That's not how dates work. That's why I said coffee date. Are they worth coffee dates? She ain't even worth the coffee date. She not even worth the coffee date. That's the bad part. If you ain't worth a coffee date, what kind of date you worth? Are you worth anything? That's the question. Mr. Walker, thank you for the $5 super sticker. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Glaze Galaxy.
3 a.m. Thought Club, $1.99 super sticker. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Mr. Walker, $2. Salute to Jay Tillman. Mr. Walker, salute to Natural KRC, Natural Game. Good evening, HQ. Mr. Walker, $2. Thank you. And Old School, $4.99. Just stopping in to support HQ and the crew. Can I put you in timeout on your own show? On your own show, the original Gavin. Thank you very much for
Had that prime time on there. Must be the money.
Now we got another girl, older lady. Let's see. Maybe she deserves a coffee date. Maybe she don't. We don't know. Let's hope she deserves a coffee date. Because that's all. That's as far as we going is the coffee date. We ain't going no further. Because we don't know. We want to hear more than what this is. Maybe it was a fluke. Maybe one or two things didn't sound good. Maybe we need clarification. We don't know.
Initial still right here. We can continue.
Let's see. Let's go.
Yes.
Hello?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hey.
Okay. All right, Chanel, where you calling us from, boo?
California, Fresno.
Fresno. How old are you, love?
37.
37. And do you have any kids?
No, I don't have any kids.
No kids. What do you do for a living, boo?
I'm a nurse. I'm a public health nurse.
Public health nurse.
Yeah.
Have you ever been married?
No, never married.
Never married. All right, so we got Chanel Fresno, 37, no kids, public health nurse, never married. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I'm looking for a man that's ready to commit, that's ready to have some children, a man that knows how to communicate, is emotionally available and emotionally secure. Somebody who just knows what he wants, ready to build, ready to have a partner, done playing games, just well-rounded.
Okay, I'm gonna just put you on a game. Maybe you don't care, but your breast is showing. If you don't care, that's okay. There we go. I wasn't sure. Sometimes girls,
The whole breast?
that be the play.
No, I'm sorry. They're big. They're always out.
Okay, what are your deal breakers?
Just immaturity. If you're 40 and you're still trying to play games, I'm not about that. If we can't define what this is after 3-4 months, I'm not trying to play these games. Just know what you want. I'm trying to be more open to different races, different everything. So I'm just trying to be more open. Just know what you want. Be secure in yourself. Don't be insecure. I can vibe with anybody. So that's pretty much my deal breaker. A bunch of kids, a bunch of baby mamas. That's also a deal breaker for me.
Okay. Initial thoughts. Jay? Can't hear you.
My bad. I got background over here today, which is unusual. A coffee date? I don't know, man. I got to hear more. I'm trying to keep it to your. Does she deserve a coffee date in a conversation? I don't know at this point. I got a pimple right there.
Miss Natural.
You'll be blowing me all up like that.
No, she is natural gang approved, but yeah, all that cleavage she got going on, that's a little bit too much.
No, it's not.
She came on deliberately doing it. I mean,
yeah, she did.
But I think you know, she seems okay so far. I definitely want to hear what else she has to say for sure.
Okay. Let's listen to her.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
If he was black, I would like him to be chocolate, real deep chocolate.
Oh, but are you open to all races? You said if he's black.
If he's black, if he is other races, it does I'm not particular. I'm trying to be more open to just finding love in general. So I don't want to put myself in a box. So if he's black, I have a preference. I love dark chocolate men with bald heads, facial hair, but I'm not stuck to that. But that's my preference.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
He should be employed with the pension.
Woo!
That's all I gotta say about that.
What?
I mean, I'm not going to put a number on it, but we can come together with our incomes. I'm not looking for somebody to take care of me, but if that's where the role that he wants to step into, I'm fine with that. But I'm not going to eliminate you from the game if you don't make $100,000, $200,000 a year. I'm not going to eliminate you.
How does that sound? Natural? How that sound?
I mean, it doesn't seem too bad to me. I mean, she's open, she's flexible. Right. So I give her that. Most of these women come on here 100K strong. So the fact that she's flexible, I like that. You know, it's not typical nowadays. Women want to be flexible with the money. So I'm glad that she at least acknowledged that.
Jay, what you got?
all that talking. I hope she's flexible for real.
We talking about flexible money wise.
Yeah, I'm talking about that too.
Boy, you wild.
I'm talking about that too. She gonna have
what?
Gonna show me. She gonna have to. She.
What?
But I would like us to come together and build a life together, and it takes two incomes in this economy. So I'm not gonna be particular about that.
Okay, so you're saying he doesn't have to make a certain amount of money,
right?
No, he just has to have a pension. He has to be good with his money, know how to budget.
So what's the age range you want to date?
I would say maybe 35 to 45. I would love someone who wants to have kids. That's my big thing. I want to have kids. So I can even go a little bit older, but you have to be open to having kids.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay.
Here we go.
I didn't really dress for the occasion. Can you see me?
Okay. I can't.
Kind of baggy.
Okay, we got you, girl.
Okay.
So we got Chanel. We got Chanel Fresno 30.
Not bad. She not bad.
Not to me, but I'm assuming that that's going to be viewed differently. So.
Hey, HQ, I stand on my word. She gonna the brother that she. Okay, so we talking about just coffee. We talking about just coffee and and a conversation, right?
Right.
Okay,
Coffee
I say she qualifies for coffee and a conversation, but she gonna have to come with it in that conversation.
What? Why? What's
she
wrong?
Gonna have to put it all on the table for that Mr. 40 hours.
Why you say that?
Because she's gonna have to let him know everything she's bringing to the table. She has to let him know this woman that we're looking at and talking about right now. She's gonna have to let him know. She's gonna have to let him know. It's nothing that sticks out about her. Nothing that's alluring about her. She's an average woman. It's nothing bad here. She's an average woman,
right? But
she's gonna have to come with, what she brings on the backside of that offer.
Okay. I see. All right.
And I'm not talking about nug. I'm not talking about none of that other. No, we talking about, I'm talking about a good qualifying male leader in her life to marry because that's what she wants and to be the father of her children.
So what else do you think she needs to bring? What else besides what she's telling us now? What else do you think she needs to bring?
She gonna have to, like Black says, she gonna have to be absorbed into that man's life. Baby, what do you need? I'm here to support you for your job. All that stuff. She gonna have to she gonna have to be that neck and let him be the head. She gonna have to do all that.
In other words, she needs to sell herself.
She has to. Because I don't. There's nothing that's alluring about her that's pulling me in.
So you're saying she's not a 6 or a 7. She's below that, and she has to bring other things to the table.
Yeah, she's an average woman. There's nothing alluring about her. It's gotta be by deeds. It can't just be by her words. She gonna have to show him the foot rubs, the that nighttime activity, all that stuff.
I have a question, HQ, and maybe you can answer for me. Okay. But what is wrong with a woman being average? Why does every woman need to be above average to qualify? And I'm asking you this woman to woman, like, why? What is the being average? What is the issue with being average?
The problem is that most people don't want to be average. Most people want to be more than what they are, and women included. Women want, I want to be the most beautiful. I want to think, and men want to be, I'm the most strong, I'm most productive, I'm the most, and all of us are normal. All of us are just average every day.
That's what I'm getting at, right? What you just said. That's exactly what I'm trying to highlight. Most people are just average.
Right.
Most people, men and women, are just average. So
Right.
it's like, I mean, she's average, but that's normal. Like,
Yeah, and I consider
Yeah,
myself
but
average, but it's other things that I bring
Right.
as an average man that I consider myself. There's other things that I bring that to a specific person puts my value higher for that person.
For that person.
And that's what she needs to do for that person.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. For
Hey.
that person. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not saying for everybody. I'm saying for the person that she wants, she needs to make herself invaluable to that man.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. I think
Go Triple.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I think the inherent problem is too many guys have probably swollen this woman's head for bedroom activities, and she perceives herself to be quite a bit above average.
Right.
And that's likely what has happened. Plus, you add in the fact what we discussed yesterday, and that's the fact that that chick can put on some tight jeans, some clothes, and she can go in there to a club and pull a 7 or 8 guy out of there on any given night.
Right.
So when you add those factors into it, you're going to be hard pressed to tell her she's just a 5 or a 4. Now, I know Black America, to him, she would be a 1. But I concede the floor to the GOAT.
Okay.
So she's not a 1. Good evening, everybody. She's not a 1, but I agree with you 100%, Lex. What the problem is that us men, right? I was telling a young lady this the other day. We just want one of you guys so bad, right? And guys talk themselves out of the pussy. We will do anything to have one. Men will live, kill, and die for one. Where my camera at?
Right.
And so the problem is, for so long, she has been. She don't look 37 to me. That's not a 37-year-old face to me. Like, I'm 51, so I gauge people on how I look versus how they should be looking. She looks like she's in her 40s. She doesn't, and maybe you agree.
Yeah,
she
I
does.
do.
Yeah, she looks older. She looks older.
Maybe it's the double chin. Maybe it's the weight. Maybe it's the nurse. But like I said in the chat, Kevin Samuels, I didn't agree with him on everything.
Right.
But he talked about women like this. I got one of my girls is a girl like this. One of my girls is a nurse. I don't like that bitch. Like, we just waiting for somebody to die around this motherfucker. Because you cannot think that you are better in any situation or circumstance, and you have to call somebody for anything. If you got to call me because your tire went flat, you're not better than me. If you can't beat me arm wrestling, you're not better than me. So this independence, a man who's ready to settle down, you had your chance 15 years ago to grow with somebody. Now you done got all grown. She got these huge boobies and stuff like that. I just had to come up because what I heard Triple X say, and then I heard the young lady say, it's nothing wrong with being average. But the problem is women, because of us men, and we will fuck anything. Like, literally, some niggas be dumpster diving every day. I've seen niggas leave the club and take a girl behind a dumpster. I'll be like, bro, like, she's sucking you off behind the dumpster. Like, I hope you're not getting her number. Like, this is not okay. This is real shit. I be seeing. And and they feel validated. They feel validated because of stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just like the conversation with the Pookies and the Ray Rays. If the Pookies and the Ray Rays are still getting pussy, who is me and Jay and Lex to tell them I got 4 guys that work for me. I got 5 trucks, and I still go to work every day. Who am I to say if you are getting the same pussy outcomes I'm getting that you should cut your hair? You should stop smoking weed. Maybe you should pull your pants up on your ass. Go to the gym if you fat. Right. If you're ignorant, start off reading comic books, nigga. We all learn to read by reading comic books. It's nothing wrong with that, improving yourself. But if you getting pussy outcomes, because once again, you guys don't want to be objects, but you are definitely objects of our affection. You definitely want to be a man's object. Men don't let go of their. It's some niggas that's 50 years old still got a Stretch Armstrong in the closet. I was over a girl house. This bitch got a Sega Genesis. I said, if you don't let that motherfucker go, she got a Sega Genesis, a Nintendo Wii, a Super Nintendo. Like, she got all the game systems. Some people don't let things. There you go. You see what I mean?
Yeah, let's finish it out. Let's finish it out.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna jump off. Y'all have a good time.
Thank you,
Hey, salute to you, Black.
You work in
Thank you.
public health, right?
Yes.
Did you say you would date a guy with kids?
I will.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as there's no drama.
Okay.
I would prefer not to have multiple baby mamas. But if it was like one baby mama with like 2 kids, I'm fine with that. But if we're getting into like 3, 4 kids with like 3, 4 baby dad mamas, then no.
Okay. When was your last relationship?
My last real relationship?
Yes.
Or the last situationship?
Go ahead. I'm gonna let Mr. Walker go first.
I want to answer it.
My last real relationship it was like 2012.
Oof.
2012?
But my last situationship was a year ago.
A year ago. Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Over the summer.
Over the summer. Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
Right.
I would say my independence. I wouldn't say it's a flaw, but it definitely, I feel I need to let people help me more. So I need to work. It's a positive and it's a flaw at the same time. I would say my patience. I would have to work on my patience. I'm not very patient. I'm really quick to cut it off if it don't feel right. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I'm a sweetheart. I always have your back. Like if you do me right, I could do you right. I will always have your back. I cook 3 meals a day, every day. You don't have to you can wine me and dine me, of course, but please know that when you come home from work, your dinner is taken care of, your breakfast is taken care of. Like that's the type of woman that I am. I just want to make sure that he's okay, that we're okay, that our family is good. Like I'm committed to making sure that both of us grow. So yeah.
I ain't heard nothing that would convince me to go over there if I was a man. What would convince you to go over there, Mr. Walker?
You know, the cooking thing always gonna get me. Y'all know I can't cook. But shout out to the panel. Shout out to Natural KRC. How you doing, sister? But I want to answer your question. You asked earlier what's wrong with average. Nothing is wrong with average. It just seemed like we live in extreme times. So just being average. And if you ask me, everybody living outside their means is why average don't work, because you can't earn an average income. You can't look average because we said all the time, because of IG, everybody's comparing their realities. So average ain't good enough, even though we are, most of us, it's safe to say 95% of us are average.
Right.
You know, plain and simple. That's just what it is. But I don't know. They just don't want average. That's a good question. And that's the reason why I think we have all these conversations, because average is not acceptable. But what is average? I think we need to get a definition what average means in the dating market. I know what it means.
So average.
Word of the day.
So
Word
what's
of the day.
average? Natural average is natural said, what's wrong with being average? I don't think anything's wrong with average. Remember, I called people average in the chat and they got upset. I was like, we all average.
Yes.
It's taken as an insult. Hey, look, HQ, I'm about to go in. So I'm gonna let everybody else go because I'm about to go wild.
Is it possible average people can accomplish above average things?
Yes.
Okay, see, there we go.
Absolutely.
And I think that's the hang up, right? Folks, like, I ain't about to be average because I don't want to have an average lifestyle. But there you go. But that doesn't have to be exactly true. It's probably gonna be true, but it don't have to be true.
That's wild. Can't Triple go ahead, Triple.
Oh boy. Hey, listen. To kind of anchor on what Mr. Walker said. The thing is that's facts what he said, but I think the thing to keep in mind is you're right. Once you do the abnormal things beyond average, you put yourself into a higher category. Like if I've decided to put 50 pounds of pure muscle mass on my frame, I've decided to actually get this tech business off the ground, and you're making $2 million a year now. Like there's no way in hell you're average anymore. I see where he's going with that. I agree with Mr. Walker. And also the problem with that last girl too is that she got way too many 6s and 7s in her phone and dating and hunching histories of guys that's 6, 7, and probably a few 8s. So it's gonna be tough to tell her you need to go get you another 4. It's gonna be real tough because she's gonna be like, hey, I ain't used to dating that. I know a chick just like her that was light-skinned, that had a big rump, and her looks was comparable to her, and she kept a dude that wasn't less than by like almost a 7.
See, and they yo, Lex, it ain't no it's for show, brother. Ain't no probably, it's for show. Once these, like I said, we gotta respect and honor women's hypergamous nature. Once they have a guy of a certain caliber, she be damned if she did with anything she deemed less than. It's just a fact, and I can understand it. It's just to be respected, ladies. Don't go hunting on these dudes if you ain't gonna marry them. That's plain and simple.
Plain and simple. Jay, so she was average. You said she gonna have to bring more than that to the table.
Yeah, for the guy that she wants, she gonna have to show and prove.
Right.
It just is what it is. Because if everybody, most people are average people. Right. That's by definition, most people are average. Right. For the individual that you want, for that person to want you back, you have to show them something outside of your averageness that makes you more special to that person than everybody else. Right. Yes, it is.
Absolutely. I believe that 100%.
There you go. Come on, Jay Tillman. When you build together, you build those good feels where you're above average. There you go. Daggone right. Shoot.
That history. Exactly. Going through some stuff.
Me and my wife been together long enough. She say I'm beautiful.
we threw her in the pit. She don't deserve a coffee break. She got to do some more reflection. She can put her in the coffee pit.
She'll get invited for coffee and a conversation, but the guy that goes up to her and offers that, she gonna be like, she gonna look down on him. And that's unfortunate.
You know what?
That's unfortunate, Mr. Walker.
Got to do the bougie coffee dates. I put that in the chat.
The bougie coffee dates.
Yeah, me and my wife, we got coffee on our first date, but it was bougie. It was like a one-off barista. And I probably shouldn't have been there.
I recommend if you're gonna go on a date with somebody, do that. A coffee date can look expensive, but it's really cheap, and you won't have to sit there for an hour, 2 hours, a cup of coffee, and then that'll determine whether we're gonna have dinner. That'll determine whether we have lunch. But the coffee, anybody can do a coffee. Anybody.
A good one-on-one conversation.
Right.
And being in that environment, brother Jay, that ambiance, like it'll cause you to put your pinky finger out and try to talk more civilized. Not at Starbucks,
pinky ring shit.
not at Starbucks. Find like a little one-off spot where the baristas back there got ponytails and tattoos everywhere.
And they got some smooth jazz and some lo-fi in the background.
Yeah, that go right. Got some Kitty G playing.
Hey, Divine. Hello, Divine. Welcome to the panel. This is our next candidate right here. Let's see what she got to say.
Divine Photos. What's up, Ninja?
What's up? What's up?
Somebody got background noise. Mute yourselves. This is our next candidate. Here we go.
Coming through looking good.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Where you calling me from, love?
Chicago.
Chicago. How old are you?
27.
27. What you do for a living?
I'm a flight attendant.
Flight attendant.
Now, that first girl, remember that first girl who was the paralegal? She was 27 too. Let's compare that 27-year-old to this 27-year-old.
Let's do it.
You have any children?
No children.
No kids. Have you ever been married?
Nope.
Never married. What's your zodiac sign?
I am a Pisces.
Pisces. Okay, Kara, what are you looking? It's Kyra, right?
It's Kara.
Oh, Kara. I apologize. Kara, you looking good, girl.
Thank you.
Kara, Chicago, 27, Pisces, flight attendant, no kids, never married. What kind of man you looking for?
If y'all see me looking down, I got notes. But someone who's empathetic, sweet, a gentleman, someone who's romantic, someone who kind of has the same morals and values as me, someone who's funny, and someone who's honest and straightforward.
What's the first impression, Divine? Divine. Mr. Walker?
What's
Mr.
that?
Walker, what's your first impression? That's all what she said. Just all what she said, what she looked like.
Listen here, I can see past all the words at madness, man. She Eternal 7. I'll wrap this up quick. Don't be asking me. Listen here. Sisters like this, they hunch monsters.
He gave her a 7. You give her a 7. Triple X, what you get?
Eternal 7.
I give her a 7 too.
Okay. Yeah, I would say go ahead, Divine. My bad.
No, I just said I give her a 7.
You give her a 7.
Okay. Yeah. I would I give her a little bit lower than that. She ain't a 5 or anything. 6.5 is my score for her. She definitely ain't a bad looking chick. You know, she cool. I think the first chick you showed was a little bit better looking than her. But I mean, she cool. It's not wrong with her, but I agree with Mr. Walker. She has that Eternal 7 vibe about her. The reality is she been able to land 8 and probably even a few 9 guys, but she can't lock them down. So she's stuck in the matrix.
How old is she? 25?
27.
What's her occupation?
She's a travel nurse. Well, no, she's a air
flight attendant.
Oh man, she a sky waitress. She a sky waitress.
Yeah.
So let's break it down. She is experienced. Most likely, she worked for Delta somewhere. She in the Delta Lounge, and she experienced a well-to-do gentleman.
Right.
And women like her, they will sit front and say that is their marketplace. The guys they are constantly around, even if it's just passerbys on the daggone airplane. And I'm just all on her face. She want what she want. She 27. Right. She getting into the danger zone. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. And she won't go for nothing less than Mr. 6 figures. She can come up here and say what she won't. I don't know if she said her income yet, but she wants 6 figures. She want the little pretty poodle and the dog. She want the Benz, yada, yada, yada.
And she got everything lined up. She got everything right there, ready to say, this is what I want. What you want? What you think, Natural?
I actually like her so far. I mean, I can't find anything bad to say about her. She has everything, like you said, it's right in front of her. She knows what she wants. She's saying what she wants. Right. I want to get to the income part because if she say 6 figures, it's a wrap. I'm done. You know, I'm not going for the 6 figures. So that's it. If she says 6 figures, I'm sorry.
She's perfect. She's right down the middle.
Yeah.
Wait, whoa, perfect. Wait, these words,
No.
the choice of words.
I'm saying she's average. She's perfect in that lane.
I'll say
Yeah.
this. Now here's the thing. I'm not big on that rating deal. That's some to me, that's some low level ish. But I think she looks above average. Somebody in the chat says she looked like Kelly Rowland. I think she's an attractive sister. But like we keep saying, and we got to drive the point home. Looks, that is the barrier to entry. Fitness, looks. However, sisters, you can open your mouth and go from a ninja like me, you can go from a 10 to a daggone 3. Say some dumb stuff.
That's what we said. The first girl, she was beautiful. Everything else, we were finished. She was a paralegal. We was like, okay, cool. She opened up her mouth and it was over. So we're looking at this 27-year-old in the same light. Is she going to say the wrong things and it's going to slide all the way down the hill? She hasn't said the wrong thing yet. So we waiting to see. Is she worth the talking?
Chip, man, yo.
we waiting on Jay's. We waiting on Jay's.
He said she got a low chin.
Yeah, don't be comparing her to Kelly Rowland now. Don't be going just throwing out Kelly Rowland like that. Man. That's
He means a poor woman's Kelly Rowland.
Oh,
there you go.
Yeah,
Hey,
in the
Kelly
same vein.
This woman is not particularly my cup of tea, but her presentation is good.
Yeah.
So far, her presentation is good. Even though she's a flight attendant or whatever, presentation is good, man.
Yeah.
Skin is nice. She got a natural hair, not too much crazy makeup. She's presenting it the best I think she can with what she was given. So I not my particular type. I like a little bit of rounder face and stuff like that. But yeah,
what kind of guys are gonna take to get her cooperation and femininity? How tall they got to be? How much money got to be making? Because it's a specific kind of guy. Like it just is what it is. So that's why I say that eternal 7. Like she gonna forever be that 7 concubine.
That guy, she unfortunately probably don't qualify for, because she's looking for she's looking for a guy that's 2 notches more attractive than 2 notches more handsome than she is attractive, and he's making money. Realistically, she wants a 6'2", 8 out of 10 looks, and 150K or more a year. If she got that, she'd be submissive to him, but she likely won't get that.
Let's see what she say.
Someone who's honest and straightforward. Okay, what are your deal breakers?
Kids, if you have kids, that's a no for me. Heavy smokers, drinkers, nonchalant, I don't care attitude, it's not gonna work for me. And someone who can't reciprocate.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
I prefer them taller, at least taller than me. So 5'10" and up. I'm only 5'4.5". So, but 5'10" and up. I prefer.
Someone say you like Kelly Rowland. I can see a young Kelly Rowland.
I get that a lot on the plane. What is her name? Oh.
Told y'all I was gonna bump like this. Not thinking I would bump like this. I can totally see Kelly Rowland.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Kelly, what's the name? Look good. Kendra looks good. I did something. I hit the wrong button. She looks good.
Who look good?
You
said Kendra?
Before the crash out.
Yeah, this pre-crash out, Kendra. she still got some of that. She still got some of that ashy juice flowing through her veins, baby.
all up in them guts, bruh.
A gentleman, someone who's romantic,
with his Ashley Johnson.
Someone who's honest and straightforward. Okay, what are your deal breakers?
Okay.
Kids, if you have kids, that's a no for me. Heavy smokers, drinkers, nonchalant, I don't care attitude, it's not gonna work for me. And someone who can't reciprocate.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
I'm over here trying to pull up chats.
I I prefer
Kelly
them
Rowland.
taller,
Kelly
at least taller
Rowland,
than
right
me.
here.
5'10" and up. I'm only 5'4.5".
Yeah, right here.
But 5'10" and up. I prefer.
You someone say you like
6
Kelly
feet.
Rowland. I can see a young Kelly Rowland.
I get that a lot.
Yeah,
when I'm playing
Kelly
games.
Rowland when they was auditioning
What is
on
that
the
thing?
tapes on the
Told y'all
VHSs.
I was gonna bump like
That's her natural
this.
hair.
Not thinking I was
Yeah.
bump like this.
Yeah.
I can see it. I can
You
totally
see
see
it?
Kelly Rowland.
Yeah, I get that a lot. I guess bigger. I like bigger guys that are kind of like athletic or fit. Kind of
Bingo.
like
Uh-oh.
She's fit. She's fit too.
Hold up. I want to touch on this. I'm so yeah.
Yeah,
Here we
right.
go.
Go on, Walker.
I'm
Go
going
on,
to touch
Willie.
on this. No, I've said this before. There is a place. There is a place for bigger guys. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my offensive lineman brothers. Big old 6'9" knock knee jokers. Where y'all at? And they good dudes. They healthy and they are threat deterrents. God dang it. But however, it's not the same for a woman. You don't want no big old trench boat sister, man. So just because a sister is fit and feminine don't mean the dude gotta be all jacked and chiseled. We ain't saying that. That's bull jive, man. You don't have to be built like a superhuman like Captain America just to get a fit woman. That's not true.
That's true. Divine, what you say? Divine.
Hey, I mean, in my opinion, she should think and like either an athlete or an attorney, because since she's a flight attendant, she's gonna be away most of the time.
Right.
That's just my opinion on it.
And that's why in a high earning a guy she deems to be highly valuable not gonna want to deal with that. Guys want you on their page. There is no way around that. Don't no guy making $150,000 want to hear you say I can't do it because I got a layover in wherever.
Right.
It's not gonna land too well. Time and time again.
What you say? What you say?
I mean, like I said, I don't really see anything bad about her right now.
Right.
I don't. I mean, I have nothing compared to the other women we've seen.
Right.
Look, I think she's good.
Right. She has she looks sort of like Kelly, but
yeah, that's right. Fit, athletic, someone who has a nice style too. You don't have to know how to dress really, but like someone who's put together, I guess.
Okay.
What about money? Should you make a certain amount of money?
50K and up is fine.
Cap. That's cap.
I'm
I don't
riding
believe
with
her.
it. I'm riding with it.
She lying now. She lying.
Why you think she lying?
That's how much fun it
came out quick.
She's a lie, and the truth ain't in her.
You know what? If it's true, you know, it'd be nice. Maybe I'm jaded, but I don't believe it no more. I don't believe a sister like that. What?
I wish I
And
had
it
a
needs
sister.
context.
I
Like
wish I had an
50K. What's his lifestyle allowed to be like? Let's talk about it, because it's about lifestyles today. Can he be driving a 10-year-old car? Can he, you know what I'm saying? Can he be living in a prefabricated home that's paid for? Like, you see what I'm saying?
I believe her. I believe her because she said it so quick. She said it quick. She had her number. She knew what she was gonna say. She wrote all that down.
Yeah, she wrote. That's why she said it quick. HQ. She not trying to get ate up in the comments.
You know,
That's
what's wrong with a
what
guy
it
making
is.
50K? He doesn't have
Nothing.
kids, right?
Nothing
She's not
at all.
doing the kids. So if he's making 50K, he can still uphold a decent lifestyle.
Yeah, we know that. We know that natural.
Hey,
but
there you go.
we don't believe
I say
her.
that all the time.
We don't believe her though.
I see.
She's dishonest. She's dishonest. She's
Wait a
dead
minute.
dishonest.
Wait a minute. We got to
wrote
take
it
them at
down.
their word.
I
We
don't-
got to take them at their word. She could, wait a minute. Hold on.
HQ.
She
We could
coulda
take
said-
we could take Hitler at his word. What are we talking about
She
here?
could have said, but then she could have said 100K, and y'all wouldn't
Right.
have said nothing.
Well,
She
well,
didn't
listen.
say that.
This the thing. I noticed she's a relatively attractive girl. She's exposed to a lot of upper end echelon men,
Right.
and she's flirted on and hit on by these men. It's no way she's okay with 50K. Now, if the guy is her looks max, a 9 out of 10 to her, and he's making the 50K and he's got some swag or whatever or whatnot, I might could see something like that. but that's unlikely to probably happen.
Wait a minute.
So,
Wait a minute.
realistic-
There we go. There we go. Talk about it.
You
Yeah.
all just said when a woman gets exposed to men that make that kind of money, they gonna want that kind of money. They gonna demand that kind of money. You just said, Triple, that she's been exposed to those men. So why
Right.
didn't she demand that?
I'll say this.
No, go
Either
ahead.
she
Go ahead.
lying,
Willie.
either she lying,
Nah.
or like Lex said, that sliding scale. Maybe okay, maybe she will take a guy 50K. But guess what? That ninja better be damn near 7 foot tall, built like the Rock Johnson, got on the latest couture drip, the whole shebang. The sliding scale. However, if he making 100,000, maybe he could be pleasantly blowed out. You know what I mean? That's my thoughts.
Natural. What is the argument? What is
I
the
really
argument?
don't know because not every woman wants 100K. If she is dealing with a man, and if he could have an apartment, he could have a used car. Like Walker said, he could have a 10-year-old car. It's getting him from point A to point B. Why he gotta have a car? What
Natural.
does that know?
Let me hit
No
you
child
hit you with
support?
this. Let me hit you with this.
Sign
Let me hit
me
you
up.
with this. I'll put it like this. This is
Right.
what mom said. She old enough to be HQ mom.
Right.
Once a woman get used to a certain lifestyle, there's no going back.
That's my thoughts, man. That's my thoughts. And here's the like I said, we could be jaded and tainted. Like the background, she's given, and like I said jaded is given high maintenance compared to what we
Should
have
he be in
seen.
Chicago? I would have
on
got
this,
people
man.
to be with you.
But here's the thing. You said once she's with this guy, she gets used to that. She could have right here, right now, asked for the 100K, and nobody would have thought anything of it because you know what she's used to saying. She's an airport bunny. She's on the plane. She makes a decent amount. Why didn't she say 100K?
No, that's why we know she lying. HQ.
Right.
That's why.
It's a prepared-
Even if she's on the quick layovers, right? And it's the small first class or the economy plus. We know the people that are up in those planes at all times. And looking at her, I can tell she gets talked to quite often. So in her mind, she knows the caliber of men that are interested in her. For her to say 50K, she's being humble. She might not be lying. She might not be disingenuous, but that's not what we know that's not what she wants.
Let her talk some more. It's gonna come out. It always does. We just assuming. We all making assumptions, a whole lot of analyzations. Let her talk. Let her talk.
Maybe she wants to build with the man.
Right.
Maybe she's the one that does want to actually build. She makes
Right.
50, he makes 50. There go your 100K.
Yeah, I want to hear more. I want to hear more.
Let's listen.
Athletic or fit, kind of like bouncer type vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Let me think. Yeah, that's about it. Fit, athletic, someone who has a nice style too. You don't have to know how to dress really, but like someone who's put together. I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
Nice style.
50K and up.
That's
is fine,
superficial as
yes.
hell.
Okay, 50K.
For average, yeah, whatever's average.
Now you're 27. What's the age range you want to date?
27 to like maybe 33, I guess.
27 to 33. All right, let's do the Kendra Cam.
Can you see me?
Okay, you look great.
Thank you.
You look really good.
Let's talk about it. Can we talk about HQ?
Yeah, let's go.
I mean, seriously. She 27.
I'm giving her an 8.
No, forget all of that. She 27.
Right.
She built like a dang on model. Ain't nothing ugly about her.
Yep.
Why in the unholy Hades ain't she got no man?
Get him, Walker.
Do you not know how men think? I swear to God, I love telling this story. When I decided to marry my wife, I grew up in ruins. One day I woke up, I said, you know what? This woman is pretty dope. I need to lock her down. A very raw thought coming from a project baby. So I got to know how men think to some extent. Ain't no way in heck a guy has come in contact with this sister, had a conversation, and she ain't a dingbat, and he just let her go. No, men will move mountains for things that they won't, especially a woman. Why ain't she in a relationship? That is a real question.
That's why he needs a coffee date.
Yeah, she'd already be swooped up. She's already around that level of Go ahead, Divine.
Yeah, and also she got a lot of guys in her DMs that probably make 50K or more. So you mean to tell me that she's been single for that long? A woman like what Walker said, she should have been snatched up already by now.
Facts.
In my opinion.
But
So-
we don't know. We don't know that she hasn't had a boyfriend. Kendra hasn't asked her about that.
But let's hear HQ. Let's talk about this.
I'm seeing
She want a guy that's tall, dark, visibly in shape.
Right.
She want to see muscles and stuff through the shirt. What's the percentage of how many there's this guy? I don't even know how to say it. Like what's the percentage she can even come across this guy?
She comes across this guy all the time.
All the time. And then why is that guy that she's all the time? You said it, HQ.
Maybe
why is
she's
that guy not good enough?
explain her options.
I'm seeing a lot of faces come over in the
She's playing the
MLC over there.
field.
I need to hear what's going on.
Playing the field.
Because there's a part that's being left out, and of course I have to be the one to speak on it because I sit in this seat daily. She does not want to entertain a man with a child. That is not easy to find. I wish that is acknowledged. It is not easy. So she may find everything else in this guy, but it is not easy finding a man. She's 27. Right. So let's do the math. She's 30, right? At 30, most people have at least one child. She does not want to deal with that.
There you go. You know, that is an awesome point. Does she have the right to have that standard? I say heck yes. She does.
Is that only in our community or is that across the board, Natural?
Well,
can she divest?
Yeah.
Find what she wants.
She has the ability.
She can.
Well, I know that, Mr. Walker.
But what if I only want a black man? What if I only want a black man?
I'll say this. I sit in that seat as a child-free woman. I sit in this seat every single day. And I am older than her, but I understand the battle that it is to actually say, hey, this is a person that doesn't have children. It's far and few. And I think it needs to be acknowledged and addressed that what she's looking for, she may find all of the qualifications, but that one thing, if that's a deal breaker for her, like she said it is, she's going to be out here for a very, very, as she gets older, it gets harder.
Hey, I'm going to say this. I'm going to call cap on that. On that. You know why? I'm going to call cap on it. This is a prime example. The girl Cam Newton with now. Jasmine, ask Jasmine. This is a bad chick. She echoed a lot of those things because she didn't have no kids.
Right.
Cam got 6 kids. When the attractive, fly, rich guy showed up, that went out the window. And in fact, she made a comedy special afterwards mocking what she had said before. She was like, I know y'all in the crowd remember me talking about would never get with no guy that ain't got no kids, or he got a bunch of kids, or he ain't doing this. He was like, yeah, I want to see what you gonna do when that 6'6" fine rich man applying pressure. Right.
It has to be the right. It has to be the right guy.
There you go. But here we go. So, shout out to Black America. 54% of black men don't have kids, but she want a particular kind of ninja, tall, dark, handsome, and chiseled.
And also too, Mr. Walker, she said from ages 27 to 33. I'm like, how she don't want to date older. I'm like, she did get an older man that'll take life seriously, but the fact that
so she wants here we go. Try to find a resolution here, Natural KRC. She wants a childless guy. Is she going to find a childless guy looking the way she wants at that age? You know the answer is no. At 30, childless,
Natural
for a man of that caliber, the answer is the majority is just no. That's a tough say.
Natural said, wait a minute, hold on. So how is it that stat about 54% of black men don't have kids? How is it that is a true fact? And Natural saying That's hard as hell to find men out here.
Because they don't want the 54. HQ is easy. That's easy. They don't want that 54.
Wait a minute. When you go through that 54%, let's say if that's accurate, we have to also consider what those 54% of men consist of. Are these men straight? Are they bi? Are these men wanting a relationship? Are these men wanting marriage? It goes more into that 54%.
Man, y'all don't know how it is to be a dude that can't get women, man.
That 54% could include gay men who ain't even.
Y'all always got to go to this extreme. We talk about heterosexual men. It's a lot of brothers out there that can't get women.
You got a woman right here on the panel. You got a woman right here on the panel telling you it is hard to find a black male that don't have no kids.
No, it's
not. Okay, let me ask you this. Natural KRC. Just like these, how tall do you want this guy to be, or can he be any height? Do you not have
any height? I'm 4'11". He could be any height.
You know what? I watched your video. I'm tripping. Okay, so I don't know. Again, always if there's something, if you're having a hard time, always look within. That's always going to be my ultimate advice. No matter what the context, always look within.
Well, I know my situation is different than hers. Child-free is different than childless. She wants to have children at some point. I'm completely opted out. There is no discussion on that. But my thing is that when you are in that where she's at 30, if she wants to find someone that does not already have children, it will only get harder as she gets older.
Yes.
Because as people are getting older, people are, going through experiences and relationships and things happen, and that's okay. It's life. But I think it's fair to say that what she's wanting would have been easier at a younger age than her getting older. It's going to get harder. It is.
She got to go down. She got to go down on the physical attraction. That's just what it is. Right. There's like Brother Jay Tillman saying, there's a bunch of guys out here that's not out here knocking them down, that ain't out here having kids, and they are the average looking brothers. And we live in a time of extremes, and most women just don't want the average guy. Put quotes on it because the average guy can be a great guy, just like an average woman can be a great woman.
They playing Warcraft right now.
Shut up.
And they edge up saying straight.
Okay. Now, when was your last relationship?
It's hitting, I think, 3 years now.
3 years.
3 years. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I don't want to answer.
Did you have a height requirement?
Nasty.
Like 5'10" and up.
Okay. LII said, baby, your king is 5'8", little mama.
Facts.
I hope not. But I mean, if you treat me right,
and also, they New Balances is tied to where the leather is touching.
That is funny. That is funny.
Yeah, got the wrinkles in it.
Okay. So, 3 flaws you have to work on.
Right.
I do overthink a lot. That's why I want somebody who's like straightforward and honest, because I will make up so many scenarios and things in my head. So I am an overthinker. I am impatient. I want things to happen fast. So I'm trying to work on that and be more patient. Right. And then, I'm indecisive.
It's indecisive.
Yeah.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Overall, I'm just a lover girl. I'm real sweet and overall a genuine, nice person. I don't know. When I'm with somebody, I feel the need to always find ways to like make them feel special or loved. And I feel like that's what people want. So I don't know. I just feel like I am a good girl to be with. So
I ain't hear nothing bad. I heard all good points. All good.
I heard. She said,
I have one
nice
pushback.
things. She said nice, sweet things, but a lot of feels. She feel this. She feel. She feel that. That's what's up. I ain't buying it.
I only have one pushback. I only have one pushback against it. It's kind of like with the whole. She said her last relationship was 3 years ago, but yet she had sex recently. But that's not what men want to hear. If you have,
that's not a deal breaker though. That's not a deal breaker.
It depends. And stop. Wait a second now, HQ. Let's touch on that. You saying that women being physically intimate recently is not a deal breaker. To some men, it is. It really is. Some guys, especially high earning, high value guys, don't want free hunchers. Because why? Because they don't have to deal with that. Guys are territorial as hell. Don't know dude. Every guy, that's why dudes want virgins. We don't want our women being no the dude because we know what we do to women, HQ. So it's no.
Yep. Don't nobody want no community coup de cotta.
Yo,
no.
But that don't stop her from being able to get a coffee date. That ain't gonna stop her from getting a coffee.
That's facts. It ain't gonna stop her from getting a coffee date. It ain't gonna stop her from hunching. It ain't even gonna stop her from getting in a situationship.
Right.
But guess what? It's gonna stop her from getting in a relationship.
She still deserve a coffee date.
But what does she want? She want a relationship.
Right.
Coffee date. She can get a coffee date every day. She can get hunched every day. She can get told sweet lies every day.
Every day. Every day.
And she can get a relationship. She can.
She can go on a date with a different dude every day if she wanted to, HQ.
Yes.
That's not the problem here, though. That's not
You
what she
don't have
wants.
a problem. Ain't no problem. What
Yes,
the hell?
is a problem.
What's not a problem?
True. Women got it so easy. She can literally find a dude she like in first class that got a layover, and she like, hey, you want to go out for lunch? And he gonna say yes.
Yes.
Tell me I'm lying, Black America.
He gonna be
Tell me
like,
I'm lying.
yeah, hold on.
So she's good. She can get a date. She can get a coffee date. She deserves more discussion. It don't matter whether I had sex 2 weeks ago or not. I still deserve a coffee date.
You gotta take that word "deserve" out of your vocabulary.
Thank you.
You can still take a woman on a coffee date and have a conversation.
You know
that had sex 2 weeks ago.
We don't know
that had sex.
We don't know.
HQ,
it was recent. It was recent.
HQ, you just said you can still it. When the last time she gave up the cheeks, it absolutely men are really possessive. Do you know that men are possessed? If you and your husband was out in his heyday and I walked by you and you guys was out and I smacked you on the ass, what me and your husband gonna be doing?
Fisticuffs.
We gonna be fight. Somebody's going to die. HQ. Men are and it's not just one man. All men are like that. When we go into a club, we size up other men. Okay, so but I'm not even talking about that. I got upset because of what Natural said.
What I say that upset you? Please
and I had to damn pull over. If you don't have a man, that is your fault.
Absolutely.
It's clear.
Absolutely not. If I don't want to entertain,
wow, just cut me off, huh? Just cut me off. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna cut him off. Fuck him. See, that's what I'm talking about. If you don't have a man, and then you said men are homos, so that really upset me. Let's say it's 22 million black men, right, in America, right? You're talking about the gays, okay? Let's say if 5% of the black men, which we know it's been studied that more black women are gay. Let's say 5% of the black men are gay, okay? Hell, let's take it up to 10%. That would mean there's 2 million gay brotherfuckers, right? And then there are 20 million other black men. A man is going to accept you. Natural. We have already chose you. It is up to you to pick us. We chose you the moment you were born. We chose you. Every man on this panel already chose you. You just have to pick us. Don't bring in the gay dudes into your conversation. Every fucking man wants you. From me to Jade, Mr. Walker. Well, you know, we got heifers, but every man like us wants you. It is up to you to accept us and then to come into us. Right. You just won't do it. You just cut me off like Super Rude style. You just won't do it. But you beautiful. I'm finna go back to work. You're beautiful from what I see, but it's your attitude. Mm-hmm. It's your attitude.
I think her attitude. I watched her videos. I think it's pretty good.
I'm her attitude. She may be pleasant on here, but when she's interacting with men, you know it's. I had to tell somebody this the other night. When you're interacting with men, you are supposed to act like a sheep. That way, I can be that lion for you. I want to kill everybody for you, but if you come out like a wolf, I'm gonna shoot you down. I'm gonna try and get some skins, and I'm gonna be out because that's all you're good for. All right, I'll talk to y'all later.
Bye. Black America.
Black America.
Y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit that like button.
I did my one cutoff, and I made sure to retain everything that he was saying. But to reiterate what I said, out of the 54%, there is a percentage that belong to that community. So that's why I could not say the full 54%.
Right.
Yeah, but probably a tiny sliver, though, to be fair.
You're saying, so what you're saying is, Natural, that there's 54% of black men that don't have children, but have some of that 54% are gay men. So
like he said, yeah, but what he said was fair.
Some of the other percentage that do have kids is gay men. So what are we talking about here?
This is what I want to say. This is what I want to say about the whole guys in prison, guys, Rainbow Coalition. It to me that always sounds like a cop out. If I'm a guy and I'm single and I'm like, I want this kind of woman, and if I open up my mouth to say, well, a lot of these girls they like women, I instantly feel like a lame for saying that. I did, because I'm like, shoot, like, because I'm absolving myself of my responsibility to find me a woman, and I believe my success is from not absolving myself. No, take on that pressure, that anxiety, and get you what you want.
I know that's right. Let me read you super chat. Old school 199. She is a 4 at best. You wrong as hell for that. RB's Through Fire podcast, member for 4 months. Thank you. Is that Mr. Walker? Yes, it is Mr. Walker over here talking crazy. RB's Through Fire podcast, $5. I'm below average, and that's just the facts of my hand. And I'm not where near pissed about it. Okay. R&B Through the Fire podcast, $2. As of 2024, 54% of black men don't have kids. Yeah, we know they don't have kids. We get that. The whole point is, how much of that 54% are gay men? That knocks your number down.
I would say probably 5%.
No, you know what? Let's hey, brother Triple, let's say it's 4%.
We gotta look at that.
More than 5%. Go ahead.
Say it's 4%. Now you got a 50-50 chance. All right. Yep. So there you go. 4% is Rainbow Coalition. Now you got 50-50. There you go.
There you go. Wait a minute. That's how that works. Okay. Who is this lady here? We got this lady right here. What's her name? Let's look at her.
I remember her.
She got a big head. She got a.
Oh, that's a divine. Oh, okay.
She looked too young, man. She looked.
You got to be 21.
I know she do, but there's something it's not giving woman to me.
This is ashy foot Kendra, deep in the ashy foot. She got her natural hair. She glowing. No, hold up, right quick. Look at the life flowing through Kendra. She got her shoulders like holding water weight. She all swollen, but she got. But nevertheless, she glowing. Look at her, man.
Kendra is a small woman. Kendra is a small woman. She's 5'3", 5'2", something like that. She's a smaller woman, but she has more weight on her than she's supposed to. She lost weight after this. So
I see it too, Mr. Walker. It's something going on there. That's not what she presents as normal. It's something swollen. Something.
She look a bit off.
Yeah.
That's not how she looks normally. I see it too. I was thinking that, like, why she look like she wearing like one of the Nutty Professor outfits or something.
Yeah, I hate that for Kendra, man. Like, I swear Kendra's going to end up being unwell. I hope she need to take care of herself.
Yeah, that's not just thick. It looks puffy. It looks puffy.
Like water. Yeah.
Edema.
Yeah. Hold on. We got.
Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Come on.
Yes. All right. What's your name, baby?
My name is Princess. Princess J.
Princess. All right. But it says Fashion Halls. Why does it say Fashion Halls?
Oh, because that's my YouTube name, and I couldn't change it.
Oh, okay. All right. So, Princess, where are you calling me from?
So I'm in Georgia currently, but I live in California, so I'm visiting relatives.
Okay, you live in California. What part of California?
Anaheim.
Anaheim. Okay.
Yes.
Princess lives in California. How old are you?
31.
31?
What do you do for a living?
31?
Whoa, 31.
I thought you were going to say 21.
Yeah, she looks amazing for her age.
31?
I remember
Yes.
this. I'm gonna shut up. I remember her vividly.
Yeah. I'm gonna let this one play out.
31?
I'm a writer.
You're a runner?
Writer.
Writer. Like
Writer.
I write children's books. Yes.
Oh, okay. Do you have any kids?
No.
Oh, how do you write children's books? Do you write them for like the kids' perspectives?
Yes. So it's really weird. The stories actually just come to me, but I actually sell them like in sets. So like I'll make like albums and DVDs to go along with it to help like children learn better.
Kendra is so daft.
I have a question. You're 31.
I gotta look
You look
that
so
up.
much younger.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, her freezing. She's freezing.
You do. All right. So Princess California, 31, writer, no kids. Have you ever been married?
No.
No. Okay. What's your zodiac sign?
Aries.
Aries. All right. So we got Princess Georgia, California, 31, Aries. Writer, no kids. What kind of man are you looking for?
So I'm looking for a man that is loyal, family oriented, and that has no criminal background.
Damn.
That's fair.
Damn.
She looked like she ain't never did as much as accidentally picked up a penny off the sidewalk that didn't belong to her.
Yeah, might be somebody else's.
Yeah, this might be someone else's lucky penny. I better leave it here.
I'm like, she said she's 31. She looks so young. Writes children's books.
Yeah,
knows
she
young.
seems sweet as pie. She seemed like she'd make an awesome, feminine, cooperative wife. But like I said, I'm gonna shut up.
Kendra, like, oh, you write murder novels? How many people have you killed?
Family oriented and no criminal background. Okay. What are your deal breakers besides once being in jail?
I would say a liar, cheater, and someone who doesn't like kids.
I have a question. Is that a real background or is it a green screen?
Oh yeah, no, this is real.
Okay, we're trying to figure out why you keep freezing.
Oh, do I
Silly.
freeze?
Or
see.
daft. You're right, daft. Silly.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Right.
I'm so sorry.
Okay. Yeah, everyone, like I said in the beginning, they think you, they said she looks like she's AI.
Oh, do I?
I mean, but that must mean you perfect. Shit. If you're human and we think if we
You
think
ain't
you
perfect.
AI as a human,
Look at that bust
that's a
down.
compliment,
Kendra
kinda,
got the ashy
absolutely.
foot bust down.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
She's a human being, guys. All right, so Princess California, 31 Aries, writer, no kids. I'm not sure. Did I ask you what kind of man you're looking for?
Yes.
Okay, tell me again. I got distracted.
Oh, it's okay. So someone that's family oriented.
Oh no, we
someone-
got it. I remember. Family oriented and no criminal background.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Someone who doesn't like kids, someone who lies, and someone who cheats.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
Yes.
No, I am not. I'm not picky about looks.
She's not thinking about looks. Okay. What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
I'm gonna say 50K and up.
50K and up. You're 31. What's the age range you would date?
Oh, that's a good question. I would say anywhere from 30 on up.
30 or up. Should he be in
Yes.
California?
No, he doesn't have to be.
He doesn't have to be. Okay. It's funny. Usually people give ages that we feel are though are younger than what they actually are. In your case, people feel like you're giving an older age than you actually are. They want me to ask you what year were you born?
In 1993.
31, guys. I mean, I think that's the math for 1993. I actually don't.
What is wrong with her? Why am I looking at her like something is gonna pop out the closet or some shit? What the hell?
She do look like she's setting us up for M. Night Shyamalan jump scare.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this though. I knew a girl. I was real cool with a chick that when she was that young, like 31, 32, she looked at real young, like 10 years younger too. So it's possible.
Right.
That girl had a real sheltered, stress-free life. That's why she looked that young.
And that's a good thing.
She was 100% natural. She never wore weaves.
Yep. She got a mommy and a daddy. And that's she still to this day, she call them mommy and daddy.
Hey, Mr. Walker, man, I'm over here crying, bro. When you said that, for some reason, I just got a vision of Ashley Foot giving Kendra the business and that wig just going everywhere.
Listen, if you think after Kendra and Ashley Foot got done, that wig was somewhere behind the night, they had to reach back behind.
What's the movie with Beyonce and them?
Y'all wrong.
Dreamgirls, when they twisted the wigs back the opposite direction.
Y'all wrong as hell.
That wig was going.
Don't even know. Okay, let's they don't believe you're 31.
We don't believe you.
Okay. You already got me money. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Oh, okay.
Cam. Well, you know she's thin, so you can look at her.
She definitely looks younger.
Whoa!
Oh my God, you're so small.
Anorexic.
Okay. You can. I mean, to me, it's a gift to look younger because that means you're always gonna look younger.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. When was your last relationship, Princess?
Kendra compliment her
6
body?
years ago.
What was wrong with her, Jay? What's going on?
Don't no man want no 30-year-old, 12-year-old, man.
What?
I think it's a guy out there that like smaller. You listen here.
I need him with a badonk like HQ and Natural KRC.
I know what Jay's trying to say. She was like a stick figure, in my opinion. She's like a stick figure. You can just draw her.
Here's the thing. Listen here, man. Shout out to Gavin X. I like too when the fat falleth where it falleth. However, I can respect the fact that some men like petite, fun size. They want to toss them around like a rag.
She can always gain 10 pounds. You can always get her to gain 10 pounds. It's harder to lose it than to gain it.
Amen. There you go. It's fun. It's fun going out to eat. It's
and she probably will fill in. Like once she, time go on, maybe
have a baby.
She have a couple of babies. Yeah, she'll feel real nice.
Right.
Yeah. HQ, I need to be a pull-up chats, man. I need administrative rights over here.
I thought you did.
I got
I pulled him up.
I was actually engaged and he passed away.
Oh no, what happened? That's terrible.
What?
He was murdered.
No. That's
horrible. This is
wild.
That's crazy.
Yes. But we had been we met when I was 15. We were in school together. We met when we were 15, started dating when we were 16. And we were together until I was 25.
Let's get wonky.
Wow. Was it first degree murder or was it by accident?
Daft.
So there was this guy that had been antagonizing him, and pretty much he set him up. He really wanted to fight him, and I told him not to go. I was like, it's a setup. And sure enough, my fiance won and he couldn't take that. So he came back and shot him. But I wasn't there when it happened.
Did the guy go to jail?
Yes.
Oh my God. Ooh, that's horrible. I'm sorry you went through that. Okay. So that was your last relationship?
No.
Yes.
What kind of story is that?
There's no coffee date.
No.
I read everybody else.
Too much trauma, and also too, also her face was so still the whole time. It was like no emotion.
That's tough, man. Like that was her guy. She said they was together from 15 years old till he passed. Like, and
At
I
25.
believe she goes on to say that's kind of the only relationship she ever had. So it's like, okay, that's not terrible as far as the new guy coming in, as far as her not being with a lot of guys. However, this is a fairly unique situation where her guy she thought she was gonna marry, got deleted. She didn't even get to lay that out. Her, you know what I'm saying? Like, that is extreme. And look at her poor face. So it's like, guy coming in, you got to overpower this trauma, and you got to erase those memories of this guy. And that's the task at hand.
Jada Pinkett.
This is wild.
He gonna forever be Tupac.
Okay,
man.
This next question you don't have to answer.
You can be Will Smith and it don't matter. Will Smith.
There you
go.
Will Smith and it don't matter.
Right.
When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Oh, that hasn't happened yet because I was saving it for him.
She a
Well,
virgin.
you're a 31-year-old.
She a virgin. Yeah.
Wait, she said she a virgin?
So this dude was with her from 15 till he passed at 25.
And didn't have no sex?
Nothing?
They
10
did some
years?
extreme heavy petting. But so here we go. She a virgin. God, that's heavy. She's 31. She been with one guy. He gone. So she ain't never been. There's not a man, respectfully, there's not a man alive that has ever touched her. Respectfully.
No, we don't know about touch, Mr. Walker.
Wait a minute.
You know what? Look at her face. If they touched her, what they do? Touch her arm, man? Listen here.
No, we think about them Catholic situations.
Is she a virgin, or she just ain't had sex? She just ain't had sex since him.
She said virgin. She said virgin.
She said she has never done.
That's crazy.
But that don't mean whatever. It don't mean what everybody think it means.
That's true. That's true.
Everybody has their own definitions.
Yeah. Well, if she's never had, intercourse, no weenie to her virginity, then she a virgin. Now what she done did with her mouth and her hands and her feet. So 10
years. 10 years.
She was with the guy that she was planning to marry, planning to be with, and she didn't have sex with him
for 10 years. HQ 10 years.
I know.
Through post puberty.
That's wicked. HQ. That's
weirdo.
wicked. That's wicked.
That's weird.
Look, hold up now. Look, it's real rap. I think we never talking about guys, risking their life for their ladies. Right? Shout out to Black America. And did respectfully.
That's wild. That's weird. I mean, 31, but wait a minute, you were with the man for 8 years. You mean to tell me in year 5 you still said, no, I'm not having sex with him?
Well, 15.
Year 6?
15 into marriage. She said she wanted to wait until they got married. So, and before they got married, he was killed. So it's like, what do you do?
Not even foreplay, at least.
Now let's be honest. Let's be fair. Maybe she was keeping herself to herself, but the guy could have been, he could have been doing what he was doing. Yeah, I don't even think it's healthy. I don't think it's healthy. But
we going on a coffee date with her though? We ain't taking her on no coffee date.
Yeah, listen here. I don't know.
We ain't taking her on no coffee date because you already know you ain't hunching. You already know you probably ain't hunching for at least 3-4 years if you dealing with her.
No, that ain't true. If she a virgin, I think it's worth respecting. Shoot, she ain't never let's talk like she ain't never gave herself to nobody. Let's take it at face value.
Right.
She says she ain't gonna do it till marriage. Either somebody gonna take it or leave it, but that's up to her to present that at 31. Is it smart? I don't know. I ain't no 31-year-old virgin. I don't know how to tread those waters.
At the minimum, 32. At the minimum, she gonna be 33 before y'all have sex with her. Minimum. Because she gonna insist on being engaged. She gonna insist on a courtship. At least 2 years. She gonna be 33, 34 before you get into the pants. And by that time,
I think she seemed like she could be a wife. She just got some trauma. But if you up to the challenge, I ain't gonna hate on her. She a virgin. Well, shoot, we can't be hypocrites. That's,
So are we
that's
saying
tough.
she's worth a coffee date? Is she
Yeah,
worth
she worth for coffee.
Yeah, you guys
date.
snatch her up and move to
Yeah, she
Wyoming
is.
or something like that.
There you go. Yeah, keep her occupied. Let her get a hobby. You know, let her just be in her garden.
I mean, you at least know she loyal. At least you know she's loyal in that way, right?
You know what? I was just talking about that movie. What is it? Confessions of a Marriage Counselor. Shoot, just like men, some sisters like this, they only as loyal as the guys they've been around. So it's easy to be loyal when if you only been around, you know, certain kind of guy, kind of isolated. But I experienced up at college.
Right.
Shoot, they get up there, them good, they be good girls, you could tell, but they get up to school and it's over. Too much.
Well, let's see.
6'6", come around smelling like sandalwood and bergamot.
She got a coffee date. So we got
Mahogany.
her down as a coffee date. Okay. She's good to go, but she got
Full
trauma.
beard, connected.
Too much trauma for me. Too much trauma.
Yeah,
But
and
that's
that story
cool.
about her ex taking her fiance out. That was a bit much.
Was it an ex?
Was it
took
an
out the fiance? I missed those details.
Oh, I thought she just said he had words with some guy.
I know the
he had words with some guy.
fiance. Yeah, the fiance. I didn't know like an ex.
It's a
or
random. No,
fiance.
it's a random guy. It's a random guy.
So
Yeah,
wait,
what's going on?
y'all fellas waiting on that coup de cotta?
No.
I'm the wrong person to ask.
This is our next candidate.
I gotta get the likes of the video up. Get the likes of the video up.
All right.
Yeah, same to y'all
You been here
in
before?
the chat. Get the likes up.
Thank you. Here we go.
Lala.
Lala.
Hi.
Hi, you look pretty. You been
Okay,
here before?
I have not.
Okay. This is a little pet peeve. Just what
you say, Jay?
Yeah, she's aesthetically rounded face.
She
nice
got the look.
Afrocentric features, chocolate skin.
Mm-hmm.
She looked like she got her own natural hair.
No, fake.
Natural
Those
hair.
are fake locks. Those are fake locks, Jay.
Those are fake locks.
Yeah, they fake. I'm learning. Yeah.
God.
She got locks. She got
You know
locks.
what? But we'll take it. Like no
Teeth
I
is
think I would-
teething. Natural. Teeth is
fake
teething.
locks either egregious or acceptable because it looks like it grew from their hair. So right, that's what we asked for. Can it at least look real?
Right. They look real.
Yeah, I'd say that. Yeah, because when you see it and it got that fold under, like it's just folded in and locked in.
Mm-mm.
No, if you can trick me, I'm good. If you
There you
can
go.
trick me, I'm good.
Okay. She can trick you. I'm good. Let's listen.
bring the camera down. There we go.
I knew what you were gonna say. Okay.
I just see more of your ceiling. I'd rather see more of you.
Okay.
Lala, where you calling me from?
I'm in Nevada.
Nevada. How old are you?
38.
38. What you do for a living?
I'm in financial services.
Financial services. You have any kids?
Kiki said,
No kids.
No kids. You ever been married?
No kids.
No.
Okay. And financial services. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Capricorn.
Do you want me to call you Lala?
Yes. Uh-huh.
All right, so we got Lala. She's in Nevada. 38 Capricorn, works in financial services, no kids, never married. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I would say somebody attentive, honest, of course. I'm 5'5", so someone at least 5'8" or taller. And someone educated. He doesn't have to be like that, like master's degree, but maybe someone well cultured, well traveled, just educated.
This is nug talk. You know that.
And
you say what?
It's nug talk because
yeah, I'm
because
telling you, he got
She
to
said
be well cultured, educated. What's the first thing she said? God dang it, that trigger.
educated.
Educated, culture. She said something else before that.
What'd she say?
It was the first thing she said. If you want to rewind it, but nevertheless, these are her deal breakers. She describing she's been dealing with nug. It never fails.
Let's see.
What's your zodiac sign?
Attentive.
I'm a Capricorn.
Do you want me to call you Lala?
Lala.
Yes. Uh-huh.
All right, so we got Lala. She's in Nevada. 38 Capricorn, works in financial services, no kids, never married. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I would say somebody attentive, honest, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 5'5", so someone at least 5'8" or taller. And someone educated. It doesn't have to be, he doesn't have to be like master's degree, but maybe someone well cultured, well traveled, just educated. And yeah, that's it. Very simple.
What do you do?
What was bad about that, Mr. Walker? What was going on?
No, it's when she up here saying the guy gotta be attentive. That's because she don't want to deal with non-attentive guys anymore. She wants a guy that's cultured. She tired of dealing with non-cultured nug.
Okay.
Exactly.
That's anytime they come up here saying these things, like this is what she's not dealing with.
Right.
And then she'll get into her deal breakers, and she gonna most likely say the same things. There you go. That'll prove me right. If her deal breakers and what she looking for sound alike, watch.
Let's see.
Breakers.
Deal breakers.
More than 4 children. Maybe like felonies is a deal breaker.
Why she said more than 4 children?
Mr. Walker, why you got to be so right, bro? God, dog,
She said more than 4 babies.
She said more than 3 is fine.
I wish I could pull up comments.
She said more than
talking
4
about
children.
reaching. Reaching how? I'm not reaching. I shall never reach. I got alligator arms. I gotta reach far. I can sense the evil in their pores. I know what I'm seeing.
She'd get me, man. She'd get me. I'll be like, yeah, I'm listening.
I gotta give it to you. She is a beautifully aesthetic. She is a beautiful woman. The look of her look is really smooth. Everything, the skin, the hair, all that is smooth.
Don't be fooled by the look.
Clear skin,
What you
nice Afrocentric features, appearing natural hair, round face.
Listen to what they say. Looks is all right. That's what's up. You gotta like what you're seeing, but
we're trying to see if they deserve a cup of coffee.
No, nobody deserves nothing.
And I don't know. That's probably it. I don't know.
Okay.
I guess I would know it if it comes to me.
Should he look a certain way?
I like chocolate, like most women. So, but I don't discriminate though. I don't discriminate. I've loved other than chocolate before, so
I bet
I'm
you
open.
do.
Should he make a certain amount of money?
I don't have a specific income requirement, just someone I've always been more attracted to men that are very driven. So, I mean, just that alone, I don't think I've ever been with somebody who makes less than like 80,000, but yeah.
You hear this?
Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Oh no. Okay.
80,000.
80,000.
Let's see this body, girl.
No.
Okay. Oh, you seem tall.
I know, because the phone is down.
How tall are you?
5'5".
Okay.
She ain't bad.
She built like she need to have been married for about 10, 12 years and pushed out 3, 4 babies. That's what she built. Like, not to be single and childless. Like, come on, man. We want these sisters to have a chance at finding a man. Don't be single and childless. And you look like she got mom jeans.
She ain't lost. She ain't all the way gone. She got a little bit. She can get some things.
Come on, HQ. It's not giving. It's not giving.
Coffee date.
It's not giving.
We're not talking about marriage. We're talking
$80,000. Mr. $80,000 getting out the
Italian
AMG.
icy. That's what
All
you
right.
give for me. You know what? Better yet, I'll buy it. She got change for a penny.
She can get a coffee date. This is a beautiful woman. She can get a coffee date.
It's the
No, she
80K.
can't.
It's the
Not in
80K
this
that's
world.
giving
No, she
pushback.
cannot. I said it yesterday. No, she's considered big and blowed out. It's just
She can't. No, she can't. I agree with HQ on that one. She can get a coffee date.
She can get a coffee.
not
date.
in this world.
Oh,
She
yeah.
can't.
Let's
She's considered overweight and blowed out. Let's just.
No,
setting up.
I see
she
this
should
body,
be
girl.
childless.
She's not.
Why
She
you
is
tall?
not. She is not.
I know because the
terrible.
phone is down.
How tall are you?
That woman is not terrible. That woman can get a coffee.
We're not
date.
saying terrible. I'm saying she is to
I-
not have
I-
kids. She's too big.
She's better
No,
than
I'm not. I'm not even gonna say big. I'm gonna say it's just a different shape because I know it's nothing behind there. Because I
There
know
you go.
shape is all thigh. There's no yams in back
All
there.
hips, and it is.
That's why it did not
straight
turn around.
disappointment back there, Jay. Straight
It
disappointment.
is. It is. You can be like, you gonna look at her from the front, like, oh,
Y'all gotta look. Wait a minute. Listen,
Mr. Warren,
y'all
you
gotta
cool.
look. Look at this. Look at this. She's not blown out. She's not that. You
I
have
would
to look. This is what you look at. You look at the shoulders, and you look at the hip. Wait a minute. Hold on. This is how you. This is how you see if a woman is really blowed out. Or she's
Yeah.
a little bit away. This woman's shoulders right here. Her hips don't come all the way out here. Her hips go down, straight down. She don't have no back. She don't have no butt. She's
No.
straight up and down.
Yep.
aside from
not
her face,
not
I'm
blown
looking
out.
at a close family member's body right now. What I see, and I know there's nothing back there. I know there's nothing back
No,
there.
there's
Yeah,
nothing
Jay.
back there. She's not blown out. She's not blown out. She just
I don't know. She's too
HQ.
big. She's not
When
blowed out.
the
You keep
last-
saying HQ. She ain't blowed out. She's too big to be childless.
but she
And one the guy making 80K.
I'm telling
She's
you,
shooting
what-
herself in the
I have
foot.
a
if
question.
Hey,
I have a quick
I want to ask
question.
HQ something. Go ahead, Natural. Go ahead.
What size should a woman be that does not have children? What size is over? If she does not have children, what is the max size that a
A
woman?
size 8 to 10 at the biggest.
I go.
Yep, that's what
8
I've
to
been
10
calling.
at the biggest.
That's what I've
be-
been calling. Okay.
Yep.
She can be. Most women are going to be overweight. Overweight.
Why?
And blowed out.
Why? What are we talking
Go
about?
to a HSBCU.
Y'all,
Go
wait
to
a
a HSBCU and look at the step line.
Y'all, let me finish. She can be overweight. She just can't be blowed out. There's a difference. 10 pounds overweight is not a deal breaker.
Hey,
That's not a
HQ.
deal
It
breaker.
is, 10 pounds over.
It is HQ. Nowadays it is.
Hey,
You
hey,
better
And
not
this
be-
woman right here, this woman
you
right
better
here
not be
is
even
maybe
one
10
one-
pounds. That woman
Natural.
right there is
She's
maybe
not
10
blowed
pounds.
out. Natural. She
No, I
she
said it in
is.
sarcasm.
Yeah. No. She is. I mean, she is overweight. Women tend to get upset when you say that, but that's just she is overweight.
But she's
For
not
her
blowed out.
height. She's not
Okay.
blowed out, but she's just the fat did not fall where we like it.
Let's talk about
That's
it.
just
Oh,
unfortunate for
Hey,
her
let's
genetically.
talk about it. Here's a man that's looking to build a legacy with her. He gonna look at her and he considers his woman's health.
High
So he's like,
five.
all right, you're already a bit overweight. Let's say, forget the kids. We already know that whole talking point. You're gonna have kids, you're gonna gain weight. Scratch that. Let's give her the benefit of the freaking doubt. Say they don't have kids. She gonna put on a good 30 pounds of pure fat of happy weight. If she lands the guy she won't, y'all know it. They get content, and it's going to happen. Straight
Yeah,
up.
she ain't gonna work harder.
This woman is not blowed out. She is not beyond
Hey,
that. Look at that.
HQ.
Her hands,
HQ.
she is not
When-
blowed
when is-
out. Look at this body.
HQ. When the last time you been to the optometrist?
She is not blown out. You can
But-
look at her
honest
right
question.
there. You can look at her right there. You can look at her right there. She's not blown out.
That
Because-
outfit is holding a
I
lot
would say
together,
that.
HQ.
Triple. I would say
Not
this:
blown
like her jeans are not ideal. It's like it's the jeans that's like throwing me off. You know.
Because look,
Yeah,
She
good
didn't
point,
turn to
good
the
point.
side or turn around because there's nothing back there.
Good
I'm
point,
telling you,
Lamar.
man.
Big to be childless.
Look how she back up. Watch her back up. She don't even turn to the side to
Look.
walk back.
look, that's not blowed out. That's just
No,
a
it's
little
not.
overweight.
A little bit overweight. That's
That's
fine.
it.
Most men would go. Most men, her weight has nothing to do with what's going on right now.
Is she gonna stay at
It's
this
the
weight?
lack
No,
of
dude want no
yams.
big
I'm
blowed out
telling
woman.
you.
Is she gonna stay at this weight or is she gonna gain weight or lose weight? HQ. Which one is most probable? Lose,
Probably gonna
remain,
gain
or
weight.
gain?
Gain weight.
Everybody gonna gain. He gonna gain. She gonna gain. Everybody gonna gain.
She should have worn leggings.
He walked straight back and straight forward.
She worked
Nevada.
No, he
does not
doesn't have to
what
be in
most
Nevada.
Black men want. They want the back, a black woman to be her shape. They want the hips and they want the backside. She don't have it because she didn't present it at all. She backed straight up and went straight forward.
Yeah, if she went to the gym and really chiseled herself and came down 20 pounds,
gonna
she'd
matter.
be dope. She'd be dope.
She don't have a
She's
she
still
don't
not
have a
gonna
lower
have
body.
Because
backside. It's
I
still
actually
going,
don't-
that backside gonna shrink in just like the rest of everything else. I'm
Hey,
telling
you know
you.
what? Right quick, HQ,
Oh,
right
wow.
quick, right quick. And this is the thing.
She
A
pretty
sister
too.
like
She
this,
real pretty.
if she goes to the gym, I've said this at least once before. She go to the gym and really get her workout regimen. If guys see women really working out seriously, they find that super attractive.
Absolutely.
Like,
Even if a
my
girl is
goodness,
overweight.
man, you in there working out, sweating, you ain't playing, you ain't in there talking about gym flow, you showing discipline. That is sexy as heck. So that's
Something
what I'm
about it
saying.
is
You
just
cannot
attractive.
lose going to the gym. We ain't gonna sit here and keep, oh, she ain't that big. F that. Get you what you want by putting in the work or don't and be up on case.
Put in the work. I think she's about 10, 15 pounds. She might shield up. She might look a little bit different, but she's not out of
10.
the realm. She's not out of the realm. She's good. She's not out of the realm. There's some women that are way out. She ain't way out.
Name the women that's way out.
Lizzo.
No, that lady that was on SBC's premiere earlier, the lady that was on SBC's premiere earlier that didn't get off the floor.
Thank you.
Blown out.
That's
blown out.
that was scary.
This is not her.
You're gonna go straight to the top.
No, this is not her. I didn't say this woman was blown out. She's not blown.
Right.
She's aesthetically pleasing to me. Everything that I see right now, until she stood up and backed up, and I saw there was no yamage back there. I'm sorry.
So
I
is it fair to say I heard that anything over a size 10 is considered overweight?
I did not say that.
No.
Depends on how tall you are. Depends on how tall you are.
No, hold on. KRC, what I said, you said what size should a woman be? And young with no kids, I said at max 8 to 10. When you get to talking about 14s and stuff and you ain't got no kids, I mean, and you in your 20s and you're trying to get a guy, that ain't giving. You putting yourself in a deficit.
How did this
Am I right, Mr. Walker?
No, not at all.
How tall did
It's
this
the
lady
same for a man's height too, and men can't control that. This just is what it is for
What
the
you said,
majority
HQ?
of people.
How tall did she say she was? 5'4"?
5'4",
5'5",
Okay.
5'4", 5'5".
She's not blown out for 5'4". She's a small person.
You keep saying blood. She ain't small. HQ, you smoking rocks. You keep saying she's small.
Small. She's not small. She's not small.
Hey, you need to schedule a visit to the optometrist.
Wait, stop. Here we go.
We're seeing too much of the ceiling. Okay.
Yes.
I actually don't want to stay here
smiling.
for
She hasn't
longer than
stopped
like
smiling.
maybe
That's
another
endearing.
year. So no, he does not have to be in Nevada.
I know what it is. Her lips are the same color as her shirt. That's what make it look so. Her lips are the same color as her shirt.
What?
Dude, it is. She's a pleasant, aesthetic looking woman, a beautiful woman.
If
no homo.
I'll tell you how she get a passing grade. If she would,
HQ, man, you ain't got to know homo.
if she would have said she'll take an average earning guy worded just like that and was most humble, I would have no pushback. It's the 80K men looking the way she won't come with. They come with something, man. They got demands, and she ain't gonna meet them.
And then again, she is 38.
Oh shit.
We
40
I
years
forgot
old.
all about that.
It's
I forgot all
over.
about that until just now. She's 38.
Ninja, please. She's 40 years old.
I thought you said she was 28. She's 38.
It's a wrap for her. It's over. She's done.
She's 38.
Hey, Willie Walker, hit that noise, man. We might not know which way to go.
Y'all leave that lady alone.
It's been like a year and a half.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Yeah.
And you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I'll pass.
Nasty.
3 flaws you have to work on.
I got $40 today.
So I can be
Nasty.
impatient. So definitely need to work on being more patient. Money management is definitely an opportunity for me. And also like being more vocal about my feelings. Like I feel like I can be pretty like timid at times, you know. So yeah.
Okay. All right. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I would say that I'm pretty sweet when it comes to my partner. Probably not with anybody else, but I'm very sweet when it comes to my partner, very attentive.
Red flag.
And just super I don't know. I can't think of the word. Like I'm very touchy-feely. I can't think of the word right now. I'm drawing a blank.
Explain that red flag, Mr. Walker. What's that red flag?
Affectionate, yeah.
What's that red flag? I don't know.
I missed that. I missed that
She
one.
mean
She said she's only nice to her guy.
Right.
That's that conditional femininity. Shout out to Mrs. Raquel Rose.
Right.
Oh, you don't be out there. So she out. I've experienced women like this, man. Like you be at the grocery store. Oh, how you doing, miss?
Right.
And they just get on. They be nasty. Like, where you been? Oh, mean and nasty. Conditional femininity. And the thing is, you have to heck with the strangers. At some point, that's going to rub off onto her husband or
And also too, Mr. Walker, when she said money management, but yet she want an 80K man. I'm like, you don't know how to manage your money, and you want a top tier man,
right?
That part. And 80K is pretty top tier statistically.
Does she deserve a coffee though?
Has she earned
a coffee?
You know what she deserved? Glazed Galaxy.
Y'all
At least she's not going to the pit. At least
More glaze for her though.
She 40 years old. She ain't got no kids. She want a guy to make at least 80K, and she can have a bad attitude at times.
This presentation right here would get me though.
She pleasantly
until she stood up and went to the bathroom. I'd be like, okay, I'm
you stressing these no cheeks. We ain't got no IG.
Where that IG at?
She doesn't have no. I couldn't find her
no
IG.
Shout out to Divine.
Y'all wrong as hell. She was a good candidate, John. What you mean? Good.
For who? For who?
She deserves a coffee.
She disqualified the majority of men with that 80K requirement. We look over that now because these women say she disqualified all the dudes making. So if you make $60,000, you could, you know what I mean? She like, nah, that ain't enough. That's wicked work. That's above average. And she 40.
Second year in your IT.
What's average?
60K.
Hey, HQ, why you pick her? Come on now.
Because they single.
Oh, not
Are they
this
outrageous? Are they outrageous?
The HQ. This the one you said. This one is a look over. HQ.
I hate that.
Hey, I thought
you know what, HQ, you're just trolling now.
I thought I'd try her. I looked at her and I was like, nope, I don't think so.
Average. What's the average income today? Average income natural KRC is what? 40, 47?
40K to 50. That's average.
I ain't finna put Becky up there.
That's average. That's average man.
45. You know what?
Man.
And as I get older, I'm starting to think that most of us live outside our means too much. Like if you ain't buying, if you ain't constantly rolling over with newer vehicles, because that's what I'll be saying, working in the automotive world, me and Mr. X, like too many people, especially our folk, we go broke trying to keep up with the Joneses, buying cars and houses and trinkets we can't afford, especially the damn cars. Keep y'all cars. Stop rolling over. Stop being upside down on y'all loans. I'll be seeing y'all. They come to the dealership, Jay. They have a car foot. They got 7-year finance plan. They come in after 2 years, they be about $25,000 upside down. They roll that over into a new car. So they be out here paying, they be paying $700 for a Chevy Cruze.
They'd be like, your payments is only $79 for the next 397 months.
Here we go. All right, y'all. I got my next candidate here. Here she go. Young. Here she go.
Hi, do you consent to be on a live and potentially all platforms?
I do.
All right. Okay.
HQ, this is a 2 a.m.
What is your question tonight?
This is a 2
I'm sorry, what did you say?
a.m.
4 a.m. in Calabasas.
She's single. She looking for a husband.
Okay.
You see
Like
that,
I
HQ?
said.
Respect that analysis. Soon as they see her, red hair, arm mural, what 3
So
a.m.
she don't deserve no coffee date.
You up? What you doing? You up?
No.
2 a.m. call. She gets the 2 a.m. call, HQ.
Y'all wrong as hell. She was a decent candidate. She just
Gotta call him like I see him.
there you go.
Oh, this the buff chick. Oh, she
Hey.
disappointed me. She's supposed to come on the show, man.
Everybody
Forget her.
gave
She
this
was
woman
good. Forget
so
her.
much.
I like
Everyone
her.
gave this woman so much crap. I was like, I don't know what y'all talking about, man.
We finna see.
I liked her.
We finna see.
You
Natural
look so
hair,
good.
beautiful smile, clear
Fake.
skin.
I thought she fake, and she just fake. She delusional. She just in good shape.
We finna see. We finna see.
You look so good.
Thank you.
We finna
Got my
see.
favorite color
I
on too.
want to do the kiss
Hashtag
cam
Team Blue.
now.
I mean, we can if you
I want
like.
to see the outfit now. Let me see this outfit.
You're a beautiful woman.
Oh my
She a
goodness.
butthead.
She's too buff.
She was in our chat. She wouldn't come up. Like she.
You a good girl.
Look at her big ass shoulder.
Are
She
you
buff
work
as
out? Like, are you like what's the teeth? What's the teeth? There's some teeth to this body.
Wait a minute. She done worked out too much. That's just too much.
HQ. That's all I told her. That's all I told her was, I said, sister, I gave her her flowers. I said, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hating on her physique. I said, but you worked out to the point where most likely your man work out just as much as you. That's just facts. That's
Oh.
facts. Anytime I see chicks like this on my Instagram reel, they men look just like them.
And also too, she called Mr. Walker like the cult leader.
Yeah, she started a cult. She said SBC a cult. Yeah, forget her, man.
Oh, so she don't want to deal with the
Hey,
reality
wait,
that she
went
made for
at- Hold
herself.
on, she went at SBC.
Yeah, she did.
She
She
was in
did.
the chat, man. She did. She said Mr. Walker and leader a cult. Forget her, man.
Hey man, forget this chick.
Hey,
Hey,
to the pit.
hey,
She
wait,
just got
Look
big
at
old
this chick now.
shoulders.
this a big strong boy we got right here, man.
Oh, y'all wrong as hell. All wrong as hell.
Well, she
It's
going
not
at
my type, but
SBC.
I respect the
Okay.
I respect it, man, because I know what it takes to get that kind of body.
Facts.
So
Y'all
And
say
that's what
wrong.
I'm saying. Shout out to Tara. Shout out to Tara in the chat. Yeah, we was giving her props, and she act like she was, getting the information. But then as soon as we said something she didn't like, she just started spazzing out. Y'all ninjas don't know. Yeah, she said she be dating millionaire guys. Man, get out my face with that
Cap.
stuff.
Cap.
with
Yeah.
fetishes.
On fetish.
Exactly. They
Oh,
under
yeah, she
her.
dated
Wow.
70-year-old millionaire.
She got them.
Listen.
She got them shoulders. It's like no.
Listen.
Them shoulders that HQ like. She got them shoulders HQ
On
like.
men. On men. Not
Nah,
women.
you like them shoulders HQ.
On men. This our candidate.
Okay.
I'm ready.
This is the one.
I'm trying. Let me go in here.
Get some light, girl. Get some light.
Yes. What's your name, love?
Jasmine.
Jasmine. Where you calling
Where
me from?
G-Honda at? She got the
Hey,
peanut butter skin for you,
I'm from
G-Honda?
Texas.
Mm-hmm.
What part of Texas? You want to tell us?
Houston.
Houston. Okay, bring the camera down
Sound
so
like
the
Glorilla.
light is in your face.
Okay.
There we go. Hello?
Okay. Yeah.
Wait.
Let me put it like this.
And wipe your screen, sweetheart. Wipe your screen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just pouring juice and my niece spilled her juice all over my phone.
Wipe it
Okay.
again. It's a little, no, wipe it. Okay, this might be better. It might be good. Maybe wipe it one more time.
Stop touching your hair,
Okay.
man.
Hold on real quick.
It's her
I think
natural
that's
hair.
Let me wipe.
Natural.
Are we sure?
Stop touching
Okay.
it. It ain't going nowhere. Stop touching your hair.
Okay.
Whenever
All
they
right.
can't get the camera situated,
How old are
man,
you,
like
love?
That nervousness.
I'm 31.
And what you do for a living, sweetie?
I work in sales.
Sales. Okay.
she
So
sounds
we
like
got
Glorilla.
Jasmine, Houston,
Sales.
Texas. You work in sales.
Yes.
Do you have any kids?
No, I don't have any kids.
No kids. Have you ever been married?
I have her. She wants me to say I have a niece. I have her.
Hi, baby. Hi, baby.
Okay. All
All right, get out of here.
Showing the baby off.
Okay.
Throw that baby in the
Jasmine,
trash.
what's your zodiac sign?
Aquarius.
Have you ever been married?
No, I've never been married. I've had the opportunity to be, but they just weren't right for me. So.
All right. So we got Jasmine, Houston, Texas, 31, Aquarius, works in sales, never married, no kids. What kind of man you looking for?
I'm looking for somebody he gotta be respectful, number one. Gotta be respectful. I like sweethearts. I had to kick the baby out, y'all. I'm sorry, she gotta go. But she's still right here anyways. But yeah. He gotta be respectful. I like sweethearts. I don't like no thugs. But if you're gonna be a thug, you gotta be a sweetheart. I like sweethearts. So yeah. And you gotta have a job.
She want a sweet thug?
You got
What?
to have a job. And a car.
A job and a car. Okay. Must have a job and a car. What's some deal breakers other than not having those two items?
A deal breaker for me is just multiple children by multiple baby mothers. I just can't do it. You can have kids, but just not by multiple baby mothers. I sell cars. They asking what I sell. I sell cars.
Okay. So no kids by no
used
bums,
car salesman.
and no
How
men
fitting.
by kids by multiple women.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
No, I don't really have a type.
That's
I
what
don't
I
have a
heard
type.
too, G
And
Honda. Sweet thug.
She don't look blowed out to me. She look good. How she sound?
She ain't. What do you mean blow? Ain't nobody say blowed out. Talking about her
No, I'm
software.
saying, as a marker, she don't look blowed out.
So she passed
No,
the
the hardware looks fine. The software is wonky
as hell.
And do you trust her to sell you cars? Really?
No, come on, you know what she on the lot doing? She out there showing a little bit of skin in her jeggings, selling them used Caprice, them box Chevys.
She's a used car salesman?
And I don't know about used, but I threw that steak on there probably.
Yes, that's what she said.
There's no doubt. There's no doubt. Yeah, there's no doubt.
Well, you make more
it's a
selling
used
used
lot.
cars. That's where the money
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Good
It's a used
energy.
lot.
You gotta have good energy, not no negative energy.
Not on that
But
negative energy.
guys, I like tall guys though. So
be tall. Okay.
The Honda.
So we got Jasmine, Houston, Texas, 31, Aquarius, works in sales, never married, be tall. So, does he gotta look a certain way?
He gotta look good though, look decent. Like keep your hair. I know my hair all over my hair.
Why she gotta talk like that? Why you gotta talk like?
That's her voice.
Let me stop. I mean, but still,
I just hear dude.
That's all I hear is dude. That's right. That's all I hear is man. Like you're a tomboy. Like you a boy. Like I don't know.
Right.
But I've been working today. I'm just looking crazy. I got caught in the rain and everything today, so I'm looking crazy. But yeah, just be decent. Just be decent. You know what I'm saying? Don't be sagging your pants off your ass and shit. I don't like that.
That fit feminine and friendly, y'all.
No, she look like she gonna be like, hey yo, you trying to go hoop later? You trying to go hoop later?
She talking about she don't want her man sagging his pants off his butt. A quality woman ain't worried about no sagging pants, nug.
Yeah, you don't even think about that.
Yeah, she's giving like thug loving babe, you know?
Thuggish, right?
Yeah, if you sag your pants, I can't stand that, man.
I do not like that. For some reason, guys think that I like that and I don't. So
That's the way you come off.
Okay, how much
lady.
money he gotta make? Do he gotta make a certain amount of money?
No, just have a good job, a good decent paying job. You know, you don't have to make a certain amount of money. No. Oh my God, I'm reading the comments. I need to pay attention to you. They talking shit. Let me.
What? Focus on me, girl. Let's do the Kendrick Cam. I mean, I see positive comments about you.
No, he said something about smokers colored teeth. Yes, I smoke.
Turn off.
Yeah, I need to pay attention to Kendra. I'm sorry, Kendra.
I said let's do the Kendrick Cam.
How do you Kendra Cam?
Nasty.
Okay,
You see her middle
That mean the
finger, her
360,
nails.
right?
You don't gotta turn around,
Yeah,
but we gotta
long
see your
nails
full
separate
body. We gotta
her
see your
middle
legs.
finger.
It's my full body. I
Can't see your legs. Can you bring the camera down? Like, yeah.
Hold it on me just like that.
Like
Like
you
this.
don't have somebody holds it. We gotta see your legs. Okay.
Okay.
Bring it down. Oh, looks like
Yeah,
you have
the hardware.
wants to see
That's
your
the
body.
hardware
You
is
know,
there,
you
man. The hardware is there, man.
I'm like, you could turn around to the front. Okay. All right, we got you,
Not
girl.
not
We got
her.
Feminine
So she,
HQ? Is that femininity or what?
Yeah,
Is that
she's
fem-
feminine, but she's a masculine girl. She's a masculine girl.
She's a masculine feminine?
No, she's a masculine girl. The hardware is great. The hardware is great. That's what she needs to be. It's the software that's all messed up. That's
So she can't be both. She can't be feminine and masculine. She's sexual and masculine.
Yeah, there you go.
Y'all know how
Sex
to
appeal.
describe it better than I.
Yeah. And that's the big difference. There's a difference between being sexual or sexy and feminine. They are two different things, and then do not equate.
Totally different things.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
So femininity is sexy, but all sexy ain't feminine.
Bingo. Amen.
She said I made her lose her game. She was playing.
Sorry, honey.
They said she ain't got no legs. I'm done.
Jasmine, what was your last relationship?
My last relationship, I want to say, was like around September, and I know you always ask the question. It actually was with an ex that I was with, and we were dated years ago, and we got back together. Tried to try it again, but it didn't work out because he's playing games. So I had to end it around like September. So that was the last time I was intimate.
Okay.
I know.
Don't have your head cut off, Jasmine. We gotta see your full.
Oh, I'm sorry, boo.
All right. So that was last time you was intimate too, in September. Okay. Three flaws you have to work on.
I can say number one is always being too hard on myself, like pointing
Big
out
flaw.
all my flaws.
Not a flaw.
Probably number two, spending too much money. Number three, picking bad guys.
Okay.
It was two valid ones. That was two valid
And
ones.
why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Right.
I'm a good girl. I'm a
So
good
picking
girl.
bad
I mean,
guys is
I
terrifying.
done came from.
That's terrifying. That's just plain and simple.
Right.
Picking bad
Yeah.
guys. She didn't say picking a bad. She said picking bad guys, plural. I'm gonna say plural means at least umpteen. You know, however many teen you want to say. Nah.
You know
ain't
what?
worth it.
The worst thing is knowing that you are decent looking, have a decent, a whole decent presentation, and you still get dragged like the ugly girls.
Well,
You're a beautiful woman, and you still get dragged like the ugly girls.
She like what's that lady's name? Miss Mag? Is that Miss Maggie?
Miss Maggie.
Feminine coach? Is that Miss Maggie?
I think so.
Maggie, the substitute teacher you're talking about?
Is that her? She was on like what's the white girl's name?
I know. I like that sister Ferguson. Something Ferguson, man. She be on it.
Right.
If she had her femininity, man, she'd have been swooped up a long time ago.
Yeah.
As far as life, I'm good. I work a good job. Like, I'm not in the streets doing things that other young women are doing right now. Like, I actually want to be somebody. Like, I plan on starting my own business, and I have goals in my life. Like, so I feel like any guy would be lucky to have me.
Any guy. Oh, I got the hiccups. Any guy would be lucky to have her. Now
Okay.
you're 31. What's the age range that you want to date? A lot of men like you though. I'm
She ain't got no crazy tattoos, Walker.
Yeah, they making me nervous. I'm over
Hey, that's a plus.
That we can see. Well, I guess that's true.
I'm
Yeah, that's
talking
enough.
about chest and like upper
Yeah.
arms and stuff. Yeah.
So what she
Face.
said that people say that she like nugs and dudes that sag their pants. Why? So DeMarco, she ain't got no tattoo. She got her natural hair. Why do people think she only like bad dudes?
Because of how she talks. It's how she is coming across.
When she talks in the neighborhood, she starts talking as though she's a part of the neighborhood.
Oh, I know her type. Oh yes, a sister I know like this, and she dating a straight terrorist. So yeah, they come across all kind of cultured and reserved, but they like the most tyrannical of nugs. That's her. Yeah, she only date Escobar nugs.
And also too, she has no filter. It's like she's having this conversation in front of her niece, where it's like, come on,
right. Yeah, because there's a kid in that room, right? Yeah, there is a kid in that room.
Same room.
That's
her
crazy.
She's definitely edgy. She has some edge. She I don't know. I guess for her to say it's weird because some people may consider this like feminine, but it does seem more masculine and kind of edgy. More, I don't know. It's definitely not giving feminine energy to me, at least.
Yeah. Can she get a cup of coffee?
Yeah, but I don't think it would probably go too far beyond that.
There you go. Yeah, coffee. She the type that you try to go get coffee at a nice barista, and she gonna be like, "What is this?" Like, like she gonna start asking all those. Like, you really come here?
You're wild.
Like, she not going to the Cheesecake Factory. She said no. She wanted.
I think she'd definitely go to the Cheesecake Factory.
You think so?
I think she'd throw down at the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay. Think she okay?
She'd get a couple of Long Island iced teas, I think.
She like the type to me that if she gets into a fight, she's ready to fight.
And that's a problem.
Beat somebody up.
Women ain't supposed to be fighting.
At that age?
I think that if you got her in private, and this is contrary to all the stuff we all say, nigga, bring your femininity out of you. I think if you get her in private, then she would be more feminine in private.
Okay.
In those one-on-one moments. But as soon as something happened, you do something she don't like, or somebody else, this is gonna come out again. It's not
your fist up.
Yeah.
No pressure. You apply any pressure.
I agree with Jay on that. I agree with that.
Right. Okay. So it's not on the outward appearance. She doesn't appear feminine, but she's worth a cup of coffee though. Maybe. Wait a minute. Have you all ever seen? No, y'all probably ain't seen this woman. I forgot her name too, and she is just straight up thug, but she believes in all of the submissive and all that other stuff. Okay.
I know you talking about. She got a deeper voice. She got
the one. She be always in the car.
What's her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot her name.
I know who you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
She be getting on the ladies, but you be like, yo, I'm talking to a dude right now.
Right.
And she lets it know that she a cautionary tale too. She let it know that she made mistakes, and now she's seen the light, and that's why she got a man.
Right.
So she would be like that if she was with you alone. Because that woman probably with her guy is probably
right. Love D. I think that's her name.
That's it.
No, I mean, they say I have a parrot. Yeah, she is my parrot. But my niece is my parrot. But I'm sorry. What was the question you asked me again? I'm sorry.
What was the age range you would date?
I do not like younger guys because I've had so much bad issues with younger guys. Too many games.
So many bad experiences. See what I'm saying? Let them talk. So many bad experiences with so many high level so much random meat. No, thank you. Just no.
She's from the hood. She's from the hood. You already know automatically she's from the hood.
Cautionary tale.
That's the way she talk. Right.
Cautionary tale.
I would go to 28, maybe and up. 28 and up.
28 and up. Should he be in Houston?
Yes, or in Texas at least. But if he's willing to come to me, then that's fine too.
Okay. Either Houston or you got to travel to her. Could he have kids?
Yeah, he can have kids, but no more than 3 kids. No more than 3 kids.
Okay. And do you want kids yourself?
Yeah, I do. In the future, I do. It's just what, I have goals and things that I want to accomplish first. So one day, yes. One day when I find that right one, hopefully soon.
Okay. So we got Jasmine, Houston, Texas, 31, Aquarius, works in sales, never married, no kids. She'll date 28 and up. All right, honey, are you on the Kendra G single?
So she doesn't deserve a cup of coffee. What'd you say, Jay?
Deserve. You gotta stop saying deserve,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you could take her out for a cup of coffee. I don't know where it's gonna go from there, though.
Right.
Just for the aesthetic, but you'd definitely have to hear. I mean, if I don't know, it's not my cup of tea.
So I feel what you're saying. That you saying like deserve a cup of coffee. That's like the base. Saying she deserve a cup of coffee. Like, is she even worth the conversation? You're right. Okay. So yeah. So we could, I guess, for the sake of the argument, we can leave deserve there because it's triggering. But yeah, here's the thing.
Sit down, have a cup of coffee.
What you gonna talk about?
I don't know. I mean, maybe she can't even hold a conversation.
I already heard all I needed to hear. Shoot, yeah, she had a lot of bad guys. I'd rather not. She got raspy voice. She come across like she from the hood. Like Gavin X said best: if it quack like a duck, walk like a duck. Don't pretend like it's a daggone pit bull. It ain't. It's not.
Y'all leave my lady.
I think she can, but most likely she won't. It's kind of like what Jay said. I think depending on the guy, she'll go off the vibe of that guy.
Okay. We got our last one right here. Y'all hit the like button coming in. Y'all hit the like button coming in, going out. However you gonna do it, hit the like button. Yes. Here we go. This is our lady. I ain't saying she's the best. I'm just giving you this lady right here.
Oh, shout out to Ashley.
Ashley.
So we have to be honest with ourselves.
Right.
We have to be honest with ourselves. We have to tell the truth to ourselves. And we also have to go to therapy. And then, you can still want all of those things. I'm not here to knock her. She can still want all of those things. Hi, Jordan. Welcome in, beauties.
Thank you for having me. Okay, so I'm not going to keep you long. Not level up advice, just
Kermit the Frog.
Huh? Straight Kermit? What happened? Why you call her Kermit?
She looked like one of the Muppets to me. I can't get past it.
Yeah.
A beauty, but something going on.
It's like a quick question. I'm going to share my Instagram as well.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry. Consent.
Yes. Do you consent to be on a live and potentially all platforms?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna share my Instagram with you, and so everybody can see it if they want to. But
all right.
I honestly just want to know what about me is giving off like that I can accept, that I'm going to accept like mediocre behavior. And I feel like the amount of like the guys that approach me, it's like it's no middle ground. It's either like they're like 4s and 5s, like looks, personality wise, they're really not doing anything, or it's like they look at me as like I'm their dream girl. Like, you are everything. Like, you're everything that I want. You're everything, like whatever. But to me, and that's important, I do think that a man should look at you as like his dream girl for sure. But I want to look at a guy as my dream guy. And I feel like no guys are like my dream guy.
Can we talk about that right quick, HQ?
No, that
you can't have it both ways. So we took the ongoing battle of the winners of the dating market and the prizes.
Yes.
All right. And you heard what she said? She said she wants, guys don't really care to have a woman that they are like just like always after. For one, a guy that's always up under his woman, a woman don't want that. So what she just describes, these guys look at her like she's the prize, HQ, and what she say? I don't want that. That's cool, but that ain't what she wants. She wants to be able to look at her guy like he's the prize. That's what she just said. You see it, but she don't know she said it.
Yeah,
she ain't aware of her own hypergamous ways.
Listen to her.
That makes sense. So even if the guy is like a 4 or 5, right? What does that like, okay, outside of his looks,
Mhm.
is he like, established, does he have his stuff in order outside of looks, although he's a 4 or 5?
Get a man.
Does he have his
No.
stuff together?
Mm-mm. Or it's like, it's never like the full package. Like, I know nobody's perfect, so nobody's gonna be a complete 10. But it's like, okay, he has the looks, he has a great career, like he has whatever going on, but he wants to be cheap with me. Or it's like, okay, he doesn't want to be cheap with me, but he isn't working a real job, and he's not that attractive. So it's like, it's never like at least 3 out of 3. Like, because you can't be cheap with me. You can't not have, stuff going on. Like, I'm 25.
Rich men are
Going off the rails. It's about to go off the rails. She said, "You can't be cheap with me." What does that mean?
That's right. We just covered. She said she got a Benz. She established, and that wicked. That's what got me on this whole thing. I'm like, you know what? Like as folk, we really put too much value on depreciating assets like cars, and it's driving me insane. Shout out to my father-in-law, right quick HQ. Like, I remember I was messing with him, and I was like, man, you could do this and do that. You can go buy you a Rolls Royce cash, man. What you doing? And he was sitting there, we was laughing, and he said, driving my car I drive affords me to live the life I want to live. And and I was sitting there thinking, like, we ain't talking about a $50,000 car. We're talking about $300,000 car. So I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? These life decisions help you get out of that impoverished mindset. This whole thing, I'm established at 25 because I got a Benz. If you ain't a trust fund kid, a trust fund adult, I ain't trying to hear none of that. That don't make no sense at all.
Right. And that's what she's saying. She gonna say, let's listen.
But I feel like I'm very accomplished to be 25. Like, I work in higher education. I love it. I applied to nursing school, so I'm probably gonna go to nursing school in the fall. I got accepted to Emory. I got accepted to Vanderbilt. I drive a Benz. Like, I feel like I'm doing, like, for talk.
She talked too much.
I would have thought you were older. You feel more mature. It gives boss energy. Like,
and a lot of people say that.
I would have thought you were
a lot of people say, like, when I met you, I thought you were like 29, 30. And I'm like, but I'm still, do I look it? And it's like, it has nothing to do with how you look. It's how you just
your energy.
How y'all feel about her? You're annoying as hell to me. I mean, I already got annoyed with it. She said Ben, I was done.
And also to issue, I think she's full of herself.
Yeah.
The problem.
She started okay. She was saying, I want to be something. I want them to be special. I want them to be more special than me. Then everything started going off the rails. I heard it. I did not say that a minute ago. I said it's starting to go off the rails.
I want to see this Benz. Which one?
I just wish she would understand that. That like most women like herself would understand that rich people are very frugal with their money. They're not gonna spend outlandish.
Maturity.
But she seems to think she's going to be lavished. Money's going to be lavished on her. Time going to be lavished on her. You're going to have one or the other. Either you're going to have the money or you're going to have my time. And if you have my time, ain't no money going to be there.
She also said earlier that she can't get the whole package. And I'm not understanding that concept. Why does it have to be the full package?
There
you aren't willing to bend and flex on some things?
Gotta be IG perfect, natural. Gotta be IG perfect.
I don't understand.
They sold you the fairy tale dream. Get married, man at home, talk to the kids, man helping kids with homework, at home at 5 o'clock, in the bed, having sex like a robot. That dream is being sold to all of our women all over the world.
Yeah,
I think when it
I like that.
Oh, go ahead, Jay.
I think that and I've seen this before, man. Some people, they don't necessarily want that person. They just want the person that they want everyone else to see them with. Because that's how they portray themselves.
Yep.
Like, you see these boss couples and stuff like that, like a woman like that, she don't necessarily, he might be attracted to her and stuff like that. She don't really want that guy. She just want all the other women to know she can get that guy that all the other women want. So she won't settle for the guy that'll be fine for her, that guy that she really gets along with, yada yada yada. He might not be like all the full beard connected, all that other stuff, but that's the guy she likes. But she's like, no, I don't want him. I want that guy that's reached the level, the pinnacle of what I believe other women want. So I'm that girl now because I got that prize.
Yeah, she want to stunt on her friends, like just to say she has that perfect man, when it's highly impossible.
Yeah, she's 25. Your thought process might evolve. It might get more mature, and maybe you might be mature for the people that you're dealing with. But for now, it sounds kind of crazy when we hear it out loud. Like, I got a Benz, I got a this, I got a that, I knew it.
And they be going and behind closed doors, they be going at it, man.
You know what you want. Phil Smoke.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll give my Instagram. I don't want to take too much of your time.
Okay. Are you?
Yeah.
Do you live in Atlanta? They're saying you live in Atlanta.
I do, and I feel like that's the issue. I do stay in Atlanta. I do. I'm from Detroit, but I stay in Atlanta. I went to Spelman. Wow. I went to Agnes Scott. I have a master's, so I've been here forever. And then I applied to.
You said what?
Girl, Jordan, you are that girl. Spelman graduate.
Yes, I love Spelman. 1881. And I worked at Spelman. I work at Georgia Tech now, so
the real deal. And came up here presentable, hair done, all of the things.
I'm literally just coming from work. I'm like, let me see if Ashley gonna accept my request.
Yes. You are her. Okay, let's look at the Instagram.
Okay,
Can I say something real quick?
Go.
The guys that she wants, right? Those guys at the pinnacle, they do, a lot of those guys, because of the circles that they roll in, they do require their women to be, to come with something, the debutantes and stuff like that.
Right.
But on the other side, they also want the same thing that most men want. They want the other stuff too. They want you to be both. So when we out on the streets, you need to be able to speak about these books people usually know. You need to know about these events people know about. You need to be cultured and all this other stuff. But on the other side, they still want the other stuff that the average man wants.
Oh, okay.
So to get that level of man, you're gonna have to be two different women.
Right.
Yeah, you can't just be a Susie Homemaker. You're gonna have to be her and all that stuff. They want you to have a master's so that they can tell their coworkers, yeah, my woman is well educated, she's got a master's, got this. And then on the other side, when you're away from those people, then you're doing all the other stuff too. They want it all.
Natural.
Well, a lot of people get thrown into the education part. I mean, yes, I did college too. How wonderful. But I mean, there's a lot of people out here that didn't go to college that are extremely successful. So, even without that, I think if she was to present, again, like you said, she started out very well and then it just declined. Right. So, I mean, it seems like she just wants everything. It's like she wants the entire package. And I don't feel like that is ever realistic. Like, you have to be willing to compromise on some things. And I don't think, you have to compromise on everything. But I mean, come on. She has this idea that it has to be everything that she wants. And I don't feel like that's fair to a guy. It's not fair to anybody, honestly, though.
Do you think that's why a lot of women are single? Because they feel like they need to get everything?
I do. I do. Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I think it's too much on it. Like you said, Instagram, social media. A lot of this stuff is being pushed. People need to have this. They have to have this. They have to have that. There are so many demands on dating, on what a man may want or what a woman may want. The demands are so high now on what people want. I mean, again, we all want different things, but I think the demands and the expectations are just a lot higher now.
Right. And that's the bad part. If people just their expectations became normal, it would be, maybe we could change the dynamic. But she got, look at her. You got to have this. You got to have that. You got to have that. I can't find 3 things in a row. Yes, you can. What are you things you looking for? You looking for a dude make $120K a year? Somebody who drives a Benz? Somebody got to go on vacations every month? What are those 3 things that are you talking about you can't get? They don't even make sense to me.
Even if it's in social media alone and it's portrayed in social media alone, the fact that most of us know what 666 stands for,
right,
is I mean, it's too telling, man. It's
right,
like, what? That's the requirement.
right.
Just at a minimum, that's the requirement. And most men can't reach it because that's not the average.
Right. You guys hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Super chats are free. Cash apps are great. Come on.
Oh, it's my TikTok. So the journalist, no spaces.
Okay, hold on. Girl.
Uh-oh.
Hold up.
What's she doing?
Girl. Hold up, girl. Hold up, girl.
That was my birthday. I just turned 25 like 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, we saw her IG.
Giving.
You saw her IG?
Yeah, on SBC, I showed it.
Was it decent?
Yeah, she's a decent looking woman.
She ain't showing no skin, is she?
Except for those vacation photos, but other than that, she was good.
Oh, okay. Thank you for the $5 super sticker, Mr. Walker, and thank you, Divine Photos, for $2.99 super sticker. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
If you get with this woman to have kids, she gonna have your kids in all the photo shoots. Your son gonna be your son gonna have a vest on with the newspaper boy cap on.
I guess.
Is that her hair? Natural? Is that her hair?
It's giving.
No, it's not.
She got it laid beautifully.
Yeah, it's a lace front, but it's nice, but no, it's
Oh, okay.
It's
nice.
Jordan. All right, we see you, mama, and the body is.
You know, she remind me of a young Roberta Midnight Train to Georgia. Midnight Train to Georgia. Sings Midnight Train to Georgia.
Right.
I'm old.
Yeah, I go to Pilates. We just talking Pilates. I was just on the live. I go to Pilates twice a week. I lost over 20 pounds over the. I was in the gym because I felt like I was at my heaviest. I was like 205.
She used to be overweight. Gladys Knight. That's her. She used to be overweight. 205.
But I'm 5'7", so I don't think people could really tell. But I lost over 20 pounds. So I was lifting heavy, but then I was like, okay, I'm done with the gym. So I'm in Pilates.
Very classy, very pretty. Yes.
She's she okay. There she. When somebody say it's difficult to figure out how much I weigh, that means all they weight is in a kentuckets. And the upper body is normal and the rest of it is in a caboose.
You need to get out of Atlanta. No.
That's what the chat is saying. Everybody.
Beauty and brains and classy. That's what I'm also seeing. And in shape.
Yeah.
And looks good without the makeup. Okay, because you know they're gonna say that too.
Right.
I know. Yeah.
Okay.
No.
She looks good without it. And the body's right. Yeah.
Or they told her to get the hell out of Atlanta.
Ain't no man mad if most of the weight is in the backside. I'm just saying.
How you get that? And I'm talking about something else.
You said Kentuckis. You said
I don't like saying the other words, so Kentuckis.
To change locations.
Okay.
And what about the guys from? I know from Spelman, you guys have different meetups and events. So when y'all get together with Morehouse and things like that, what about that? You're not meeting guys from there? What's going on with that?
I'm 5'7". I don't want to be like they're short, but they are. All men, like Morehouse, they're short. And they just they're just not talking about, nothing.
Okay. What about the seniors? What about the alum? When you guys have homecoming, what's that like?
It's a little weird because my dad went to Morehouse and he's like super involved. Like he's a Kappa. He went to Morehouse. He even went to Georgia Tech. So it's kind of like, oh, Jordan, I know your father. And it's like, that's weird. That's weird.
Okay.
She's a bird.
Wouldn't that be a good thing though?
She's a bird, HQ.
Wouldn't what be a good thing?
If somebody knows your father.
Yes.
Because if your father is the type of man that elicits respect from his peers, and that guy knows your father, wouldn't that mean that that guy wouldn't want to disrespect him by disrespecting you?
She's 5. She said she's 5'7". She's 5'7".
And she called the men short, and they probably like 5'9", 5'10".
That's what she said. She's 5'7". And she
5'7"
probably has
205.
heels.
She
She
probably
probably
weighed
did-
the same as much as the guys. That's 5'9", 5'10".
5'10", 5'11". Yeah.
Right. A different city. I say a different city. They said Morehouse.
Yeah, bitch.
Wow. I guess it's not the Morehouse from 1990.
No.
1990.
No, this new 2000s, it's a different breed.
Oh, it's a different breed. Okay. The Morehouse men are different, she's saying.
Okay.
New
But
city
yeah,
for sure.
I applied to
DC.
Georgetown, and that's in DC. So
Okay. Yeah, they're saying
I'm waiting to hear
DC.
back acceptance from nursing school with that.
They're saying DC. Everyone's saying DC.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, the chat. DC.
And are you open to like all men or races? Are you open?
Oh, absolutely. I'm not closed off. I've had not like a true dating experience with like other races of men, but I've definitely communicated with like white men. I've communicated with like Middle Eastern men. It just hasn't really gone anywhere. And I think also too,
Communicated with
I don't think
them?
I'm in the spaces to be able to meet them or interact with them. And I don't do dating sites. I'm not on Hinge or anything like that. I feel like that's like the devil's playground. So I'm not on any dating apps. But I feel like I'm just not in the spaces where I guess like men of other races would be. So
Yeah. It's time to change location.
So she opened to dating white guys. That's what she's saying?
She said it. She communicates with them. I don't know what that means.
I don't know. I don't know.
She's not
And put yourself in those.
They showed interest in her, and she talked to them that way, I guess, is what she's saying.
I'm just here to tell you it's not you. You have it going.
Okay.
For 25, you are very accomplished, beautiful, seem like you have your head on straight. You have both parents because you.
So my question is this: why are you over here talking to Ashley if you got it all together?
Yeah,
Because she's trying to get the full package. There may be a guy watching HQ. She got to get that full package.
Because for some reason in our society,
Mhm.
and it's patriarchal or whatever we want to call it, for some reason in our society,
Right.
women have started holding themselves to a man's standard
Mm.
and think that the achievements that men typically make them qualified for a man. They don't. They don't.
Mm.
A woman who is a wife won't have a problem getting a man that wants to be a husband.
So it doesn't matter whether she has a degree or don't have a degree.
No, it never has.
Okay.
I'm talking about through the history of human beings. I'm not talking about like today's society. I'm just talking about in general.
Right. I don't think women look and say, because I have a degree, I can get a husband. I don't think they look at it like that. They just, I don't think women getting degrees.
They do, HQ. They get on here and talk about it. They say, what makes you a good woman? Why can you be? They be like, I got a degree, I got this job, I got this, I got my own money. They say all the stuff that
Yeah,
and then
that's not in relation to.
that is when Kendra asked them the question, like why would a man want you? And they answer her, and it's all the qualifications that a man would give. It's
But
not
it's
the qualifications that a woman would give. Are you nurturing?
But it's
Even like for natural, because natural don't want kids. That man still wants his ego stroke. He still wants you to be nurturing.
Right.
He still wants those qualities, and you even know the outcome is not going to go into a child. He still wants those qualities. Are you feminine?
Yeah, but I'm still saying that she doesn't get a degree because she thinks that's what a man likes.
She does. She is. That's what she's presenting with. That's
telling
all she's
you,
presenting with.
I'm telling you, and Natural is telling you that's not why we get degrees, so we can look better for you. That's not why we do that.
No,
It's a
I
personal
no. What
accomplishment,
you
but
get
if they
degrees
lead
now is
with it-
Hold on. Say it again, Natural.
Oh no, I'm saying like sometimes if a woman leads with that, I have this level of a degree, it does come off as you are trying to woo a man because you have a master's degree, which I understand what Jay is saying as well. If you're, it's just like sometimes when men lead with money, if you're successful, that's your success. If you choose to go to college, you're doing that for self. You're doing that for your personal growth. That should not be what you lead with when you are having these interactions with the man.
Oh wait, hold on. You got a lot of background noise, Divine. I don't know what it is, but you got a lot.
I'm out and about. Sorry.
Oh, okay. What were you gonna say?
No, I was saying like she's leading with accolades and you know and typically men don't usually like what Jay was saying, men don't usually go for that kind of thing. It's like it's all about, are you feminine and friendly?
Right.
So pretty much it's like she's been saying like, oh, how she went to Spelman and all of that stuff.
Right. Yeah, but I'm saying, yeah, I get that, but women shouldn't lead with that. Maybe women shouldn't say anything at all about. But see, here's the thing. When I'm saying that I'm educated, when I'm saying that to a man, I'm saying that to give him an idea of she's not a dumb person. She's able to educate our children. She's able to teach our children something other than how to play spades and dice. She's able to she's able to teach our children other things besides how to navigate the neighborhood. That when I mention a degree, when I mention the education, that's what it's for. It's not to tell you that I'm any more feminine or any more likable or anything else. Is to tell you on some level, when I tell you I have a degree in English, right? I have a degree in English. That tells you I at least know how to articulate. I know how to read. I know how to teach someone how to articulate, someone how to read. That is what that tells you. When a woman tells you she has a degree, that's what she's probably telling you, that she knows how to do this, this, and this. When I was out in the dating field or whenever, I used to say I have a degree in English. What does that mean? That means I know how to read a sentence. I know how to teach someone how to read.
Yeah, but who don't know? I mean, when you first initially meet the woman, you're going to talk to her, and you're going to listen to the language, the alliteration or the enunciation. You're going to listen to everything she says, and that right off the bat tells you the level of intelligence, somewhat reasonably, what she has. Right. Unless she's going to be homeschooling the children, her being an English teacher and all that other stuff don't really matter.
Yeah, all of that. Being a teacher does matter.
Not unless she's going to homeschool the kids.
Versus
if she's reasonably intelligent, then that's gonna go to the kids naturally from you and from her.
Right, but
her education really don't matter, because 9 times out of 10, when I mean,
why do you keep saying education doesn't matter? Yes, it does matter. It matters in this world. It matters too. An educated a man and a woman who raises a child, 9 times out of 10, that child may be educated, or you want that child to be educated, or that child has a level of understanding where a person who 2 bum quiches in a ghetto, they don't have that same education. They don't have the same importance or feel the importance of education. When someone tells you these 2 people have a degree, you at least know that education is important in that household.
I know a lot of educated dumb people. Education and intelligence is 2 totally different things.
We're not talking about education and intelligence. We're talking about at least the discipline to earn it. Bum Keisha knowing how to speak is different from a woman who went to school and who's a teacher who knows how to speak. They're 2 different animals.
Yeah, but also it's being that you can go to school and get that, or did your grandmother and mother and your aunts and stuff like that teach you how to really like take care of a home? Do you know how to get stains out of stuff? And this is gonna sound like from patriarchy or chauvinist, but this is really what like being a homemaker makes. Do you if a kid is sick, do you know natural remedies for to bring a fever down? Your husband come home, he got something going on. Do you know how to get him his health back? And it's small stuff like that, like to be a homemaker. That's if you can be like that attracts men.
2025, Jay. 2025, Jay.
I know it's 2025, but nothing's changed. A woman's requirement for a man hasn't changed.
I'm telling you, the women
and a provider.
2025. The women are saying
be a protector and a provider. You still got to be a protector and a provider. It hasn't changed.
Right.
But I
It
look
hasn't
at it
changed for
from
men.
the standpoint of when men, and I'm not saying that this always happens, but when a man wants to lead with his wallet, that is to me equivalent to a woman leading with her education credentials. Those are conversations that you can have, but that's not going to carry your relationship because you went to college. It has to be more substance behind you have a degree. I mean, ultimately, at the end of the day, okay, if you're choosing this person to be the mother of your children, I'm hoping she has more than just a certificate that says she got this degree. You know, I'm hoping that this man has more than just 6 figures in his pocket, because he can have 6 figures and then be up the woo-wham with 12 kids worth of child support. So, I mean, the what we're leading with are these things of substance. How does this build and grow the relationship? The foundation of the relationship can't be built off of education or money. It can't.
That's true. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that's the be all or end all. I'm not saying put your degree in the front and that's leading. I'm saying when a person tells you that they have this particular accomplishment, your brain should automatically say, at least they know how to do this. This is the basic minimum if you have a degree. At least this, right? What the hell is that?
I can agree with that.
Divine.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, I was like, what's going on? Wait a minute.
Sorry,
Dude, your background, whatever that background is scaring the crap out of me. I thought it was in the room for a minute. I was like, wait a minute, what the hell?
It's the train, HQ. I'm sorry. I'm going home. So.
That's okay, hon. Just mute yourself.
You mentioned your
dad. We're going to finish.
Dad. You went to college. No settling. Yeah, no settling.
Yeah. She telling her not to settle.
I don't agree with that.
Wow.
I don't agree with that.
She said, don't settle. Don't settle.
So is she referencing to her not dealing with a man that doesn't have a degree? Because I know a lot of intelligent men. Man, look.
She's saying don't settle for what she
don't have
want.
a degree.
Remember, she said 3 things, and from the beginning she didn't get to 3. She talking about don't settle. You want them 3 things? Don't settle for nothing but those 3 things or whatever. Wow. Wow.
No.
Yeah. Because I can't.
Yeah. And you shouldn't. So I say another city, give it time, see how that goes. And yes, I think he will find you. I won't even say you will find him.
Okay, well, thank you, Ashley. I'm still going to be on here watching, so have a great rest of your night.
You too. Keep being.
Yeah, she said don't settle.
Well, I don't have a degree. I'm military taught and trained, and I
love military men. I love a man in a uniform. I ain't never dealt with a man that didn't have some kind of uniform on. I ain't never dealt with a man with a suit. If he got a postman suit on, he got a UPS man suit on, he got a correction officer Superman, he got a military uniform on. Hey, I'm all in. It's always been a uniform for me. I don't know about other women. That's just my thing. When I look at a man and I think of a protector and provider, I think of a man who works with his hands, who is a regular, ordinary individual that come home at 9 o'clock, who come home at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, dinner's on the table, ready, waiting, bath water, maybe run, I don't know, maybe a quick massage. I'm just saying, that's my dream.
HQ, you already described me as your ideal man. We all know that. You've already described me multiple times, HQ.
6'2", 6'2", bald headed. What's going on?
6'2", bald headed, 200 and what? I'm down to 253 pounds right now.
So this is what I'm saying. There is some.
I ain't got 50K though.
If women had regular, ordinary standards, my ideal guy wears a uniform, and whatever uniform that is, you already got a leg up from any other guy. When he got a uniform on, you already got a leg up with me. I don't know about other women, but I've always been that way. I've never said, give me a guy in a suit. Give me a guy to make $1 million. Give me a guy in a uniform. that come home at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I can make a meal for. I can cook some bread for. I can make a tuna salad for. Whatever.
Why
And
don't
he'd
they
be
ask
happy
for?
with that.
Why don't they ask for the like? I want a man that's really gonna love me and pour into me. It's gonna protect and provide for me. I want a man that's gonna cherish me. I want a man that's gonna honor me.
Right.
You know, I want a man that's gonna do right by me. Why don't they say that stuff like that? Those general things that's just the basis of a morality for a good relationship. Why they always say these stupid, frivolous things?
I don't know. It makes no sense to me.
That's you see what I'm saying? That's if a man hears a woman talking about that, the nug is gonna be alleviated.
I don't
the
get
nug not he gonna hear that. A nug gonna hear that, but like, oh, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't doing all that.
Right.
But she talking about, oh, you 6 foot, you this. Oh, yeah, you got. Oh, I want a generous man. You got to be, Oh, yeah, I can be generous. Yeah, I'm a scammer. I can be generous. Whatever. I'm gonna get in there.
Right.
But if she start talking about this moral fabric type stuff,
right,
Nug gonna listen to that and be like, man, that's a headache to him. He don't want to deal with that.
I mean, I don't understand why a regular, average, everyday human being is shunned. I just don't understand how that gets thrown out the box, and then Mr. Six Figures is the one that you pick. When you know Mr. Six Figures can ask for whoever he wants. He's going to pick you, plain old Jane, he going to pick you. Instead of saying, my level is right here. My level is right here. My level is at 50, 60K. Let me start at that 50, 60K, and let's find a decent man. And you can find plenty of decent men in that 50, 60K range. There's nothing wrong with those men. Nothing wrong with those men. Nothing wrong with those women. Because men don't give a damn how much money you make. So we ain't worried about the money. You're worried. As a female, you're worried. And I'm not saying to the women out there, don't dream, don't wish, I'm not saying all that.
I'm not saying that at all.
I'm saying you need to turn around and look at the guys that you haven't looked at before that might have exactly what you want. This lady right here said, 3 out of 3. I can't get 3 out of 3. 3 out of 3. What you asking for?
Jesus. She asking for Jesus. HQ.
What you asking for? I mean, like, damn. I mean, he got to be 6'4". He got to make 100K. She want the absolute 666. When we know that 666 is a fantasy that you ain't never gonna get. Because 9 times out of 10, he's not gonna be what you want. Wait a minute. I will sacrifice the money. Wait a minute, let me tell you a story. And people may have heard it. And I'm gonna ask the women out in here. My husband, when I had a baby, my husband, and I had C-section. I have a C-section up and down. So it's more difficult. I had 5, so it's more difficult for me to move around after I have a baby, right? When I had the C-section, my husband would carry me to the bathroom. He would take me out of the bathroom, put me to bed. He would put the baby next to me. He would make sure that there was, warmth and bottles and all the stuff around, diapers and everything, just in case I woke up in the middle of the night, because he knew I couldn't get up in the middle of the night, right? So he made sure everything was by the bed, so I wouldn't have to get out of bed and do whatever. But he would make sure I had the bathroom before he went to work. So when he got home in the morning, he would get me up, carry me into the bathroom. I'd do whatever I needed to do in the bathroom. He would come out here. He would change the baby, pick the baby up, feed the baby, do all of those things. He would work a midnight shift. He changed this shift because he knew I couldn't. He would only be able to move around, when I was asleep. So he went to work midnights, came home, did all of that for me, right? Because he knew I couldn't move. Now, you tell me, why would I want a man who makes 6 figures when I got a man like that who would care about me like that? I wouldn't trade that for nothing. If you came to me and said, HQ, you would be set for life with this 6-figure man, 7-figure man, or you would have Philo as a husband. I would take Philo all day, every day. And he was just a regular, ordinary, average dude that made $70K a year. So don't tell me about a 6-figure man when there's man like this walking on this planet. When you got a man like that in a uniform every day going to work for me. He changes shift for me. He come in the door and he pick me up and take me to the bathroom because he knew I couldn't walk with an up and down C-section. Okay, so ain't no way I take a 7-figure man over this man right here. Ain't no way. Okay, because there's men out there like that walking the planet every day. You just got to turn around and look. That's it. And I turned around and I looked and he was there and I grabbed him.
Snatched him up.
Snatched him up. Come here, you. Hell yeah. And he was like, yeah, we finna do this. From the moment I met him, that day I met him, we were never separated. It was just that. Okay? With no question, it was that. Okay? So I'm just saying. And I ain't saying you can find it like I can find it. You know, HQ is something else. You know, I'm just something else. But I'm saying there's other men out there that make that 60, 50, 60, 70K that are just like that.
Man, I love this HQ, man. I love this HQ. That other HQ need to go somewhere. I love this HQ, man.
I be trying to drop bars every once in a while.
I love this HQ, man. That
That
other
was a
HQ.
gem. That was a gem HQ. I give you
I don't
that.
know where
That
that
was
other
a good
HQ
gem.
come from.
I know HQ like to have fun. This is the real HQ. When I tell women, turn around and look. Turn around and look. You got to turn around and look because they there. They will pick you up and take you to the bathroom too.
Wipe your butt too.
Ooh, all of that. He was even so good that he would clean. You know, he would clean it. You know, you got to clean it. The stop. I wouldn't even look at it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even look at it. He would be like, "Come here. I'm finna take care of this."
Yeah, man. I've wiped so much butt in my life. If I can't wipe my own woman butt, who butt I'm wipe? I've wiped so much butt in my life, adult butt. So
all you gotta do is turn around and look, y'all. Turn around and look. And he might be just that person that you see every day that's in there feeling that's got a vending machine business. He don't make a lot of money, but he got a vending machine business that he need, he can have help. And if you help him and you there for him and you support for him, he can do great things if that's what he wants to do. Okay? If that's what he wants to do. But when you sit up there and you say, I want 6 figures, I want this, and there's nothing wrong with asking for the 6 figures if you're in that environment. If that's the environment that you were born and raised in and you work in and all that, there's nothing wrong with asking for that. But if you're not that girl and you don't belong in that environment, you belong out here with the regular HQs, the regular average everyday people.
Regular J Tillman.
Ray J Tillman. Look around in the store, in the shops, UPS store, I don't know.
Like the 99-cent store. I don't know.
These men are working hard, and he'll work even harder for you when he has you, because now he got another thing that he can concern himself with besides coming home and playing a video game. Tell me I'm lying.
Man, shout out to I'm gonna have to shout out to the Mexican community, man. Did y'all see that that trend for a while when the Mexican brothers were on lunch break and they opened up their lunch kit and they be talking about the food that their old lady made them and stuff like that?
Oh wow.
They be like, oh yeah, she got the arroz con pollo, she got the this, and they be talking about it and stuff like, oh, what you got, Papi? What you got? Oh, I got this, I got this, I got this, and it was like 7 brothers in a row, just Mexican brothers in a row going over they lunch kits of what they old lady made them, and that she putting in that work, and them dudes is at work every day.
Yeah, I see them. I see
Working
them
hard.
all the time. They do. They have their
Man.
food. People, the women prepare their food. The women have them something to eat for lunch. They don't never go without a food. They don't have like fast food. They have food, you know, that has been prepared from home. That's
Is HQ breaking up for everybody, or is it just me?
No, she's not breaking up.
No, she's not
No?
breaking up. She's good.
Okay, it's mine then. My bad.
I
So
think
I'm
it's
saying-
also about.
right.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, HQ.
No, go ahead, hon. Go ahead.
Just social acceptance. I think a lot of stuff boils down to social acceptance. If a woman is, you know, out with her friends, and if she's dating, let's say, a guy that works at Little Caesars Pizza, you know, her friends will probably laugh at her. I'm not saying that that's acceptable by any means, because I don't agree with that. But I have heard little side whispers, you know, people, they'll say, oh, well, you know, and it's never the guys. It's a woman thing where they, oh, well, my man, he does this, you know, he's a lawyer, he's an attorney, he's an accountant. These kind of, I think, levels of wanting to be accepted by others becomes a priority over what we truly desire. If you just really want a man to treat you well, what other people say about him should not ever be a factor. But at some point, the women, they want to be able to say, okay, well, this guy, my man, he makes 6 figures, you know, and I have a lot of people in my own personal circle that are caught up in that right now. So
do you think a man, do you think you would get more out of a man, a regular everyday 50, 60, 70K man? You think you can get that faithfulness that you want, that loyalty that you want?
I do, because I've been on both sides. I have dealt with the guy that was 6 figures, and it wasn't what it's like put together, like how it's supposed to be and how people think it is. But I mean, that was a one-time encounter. Wasn't anything exciting for me. But you know, I've been there, I've done it. So that's never a question of, okay, he has to make 6 figures. I could care less about that. If he wants to sell cans for a living and it's an honest living and he can support himself, why am I complaining? He treats me well. Like, I mean, it doesn't boil down to what's in his pockets. We can build together. I have mine, he has his. We come together and we build. So I honestly have, in my experience, at least, I've had better treatment from your typical everyday, like you said, 50, 60K.
Right. And I feel like if I want a man to be, I would be worried about the 6-figure guy, because you have so many options running your way. I want somebody to be loyal to me. I want to be loyal to you. I want you to be loyal to me. And the 9 times out of 10, you're going to focus as a normal, everyday, average guy. You're going to focus on me. You ain't worried about 3, 4, 5 other women trying to chase you down. A normal, everyday, average guy may have 2 or 3 women, but he's going to make a choice. If I'm that choice, I know he's going to be loyal. I know he's going to be loyal to a certain extent. Why would I put myself through the headache of dealing with a 6-figure dude when I already know what's going to come down the line sooner or later? Because there's always going to be women trying to chase him too. Okay?
Yeah. And then there's always a woman that looks better than you. So he's going to always go after the one that looks better.
There you go.
That's another issue you're going to run into. You know, you're good until you're not kind of thing.
It's like,
it's not even really about the amount of money a man makes, man.
That's true.
It's about his character first, and then how that woman invests in him.
Exactly. And character and moral values, you know?
Right. And we hope Go ahead.
Because when a guy feels unappreciated by somebody, then that puts chinks in the armor and allows other stuff to transpire.
Right.
Cheating, allow cheating to happen.
And that's both ways.
Yeah. $10 natural KRC. $10. Thank you. Good show tonight. Shout out to the panel, Natural Gang. Thank you. Yes, it is. We are promoting ordinary, everyday, average human beings, because that's the bulk of us. Everybody want to be loved. Everybody want to be accepted. Everybody wants somebody to care about them. That's what we're trying to find. people that really want to be cared about, people who really want to be mates. Okay. So when you come out and you jump out, I need 6 figures, I need this, that, and the other, you automatically eliminate it until you go home and you recalibrate. Go home and recalibrate when you start talking about 6 figures. Go home and recalibrate when you get to talking about, I want to go on fancy trips, I want to do this, that, and the third. Go home and think about it, because that's not what ordinary, everyday individuals can afford to do. I can barely make it out of the damn city for a vacation. And you talking about vacations every other month? You want a man to be able to take you out of town I can barely make it out of the city every month.
I like to travel.
Yeah, and it's not even that too. It's how they go about asking for 6 figures. It's like they're owed something. Where it's like just say you would like to have 6 figures, but if the man treats me good and have good character and core values, I'm fine with that. You know.
Hey, be nice. Be a decent human being. Learn what you really, really want to have. Don't be an asshole. Be an asshole. I make this. I want that. I want this. I want that. No, that's not what we're going to do. That's terrible. That's terrible in order for you to present yourself as a person who deserves all of these things. As I said, I'd rather have this person that pick me up and take me to the bathroom when I need him to do that, and without me asking, than to deal with a 6-figure dude that might treat me like crap or leave me hanging somewhere. You never know.
And I would say, like, if I was a woman, right, and I was on my grind and went to school and got my degrees and all that stuff, and I'm making over 100K, right? Why would I then look for why would I put my priority in looking for, and I want a partner, a man to marry, somebody to go into marriage with? Why would I look for a man that makes the same or more than me and put that as a priority versus looking for a man who's got the moral qualities that I look for? Because if I've already done that and I've got all these accomplishments and accolades and I'm making all this money, why would my initial search be for a man that makes the money I make or more versus looking for the moral basis of it? Because I've already made that.
Right.
And then say, this is how I'm doing it. I'm gonna help invest in you, and you're gonna invest in me, and we're gonna grow this thing together. Versus saying, no, I just want a man who makes that. I want to be hypergamous and only look for a man who makes the money I make or more.
Mm-hmm.
And then the morality and all that stuff comes second. It don't make sense.
I can't do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it. What you got,
and also too, I want to talk about the whole education. Like, to me, there's nothing wrong with a woman talking about her accolades. It's just that if it comes across as like you're bragging about it, you're trying to compete with the guy you're dating, that becomes a whole separate issue.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because like, I'm fine with a woman having an education, like, and I agree with you on that HQ. But it's like when they try to like they're trying to one up a man, that's an issue.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Natural.
I'm sorry, I was distracted by something. I'm just, yeah. Overall, I mean, I agree. It's, for me, at the end of the day, if a guy doesn't make what I make, he can make less. I think for me at least, the priority is never the money. It is going to always be character first over anything, because like I said, I guess now that I have had that experience of dealing with someone who made 6 figures, I'm like, and that was never a must have. He just so happened to make that amount of money.
Right.
And after being in that situation, I mean, it does, for me, it was an eye opener. And even to this day, I'm like, I wouldn't do it again. I wouldn't. And, you know, and yeah, I had some little, some friends on the side like, oh man, I can't believe you got him. Yeah, I got him. But, it's keeping those kind of men, because like you said, they're going to definitely go after something else, because so much attention is just consistently just something that they just thrive off of. It's like, my goodness, you can't just be with one person. That loyalty that women we want, that monogamy that we desire, all of those things that we may yearn for kind of gets compromised. And it's like, you now have to jeopardize everything that you say you want, because it's like, you say you want the 6-figure guy,
Right.
but do you want to also endure what comes along with that? Because there is a lifestyle that comes with it.
Absolutely.
Can I respond to that?
Yes, sir.
Can I respond to that?
Black America.
All right. So I'm back again. I heard a few weird things. You know, I've been listening for about 200 miles here.
Weird things.
So the reason why the education or a woman's degrees or whatever she has doesn't matter. Let's take it all the way back to basics. You're a woman, I'm a man. We are in the desert, right? And I have to feed you. You're my woman. I have to feed you. No matter what, I am going to feed you, whether we're eating a buffalo to a rabbit. It doesn't matter. So the things that you have and the things that you accomplish, they don't mean anything to me. If you know how, what I need you to do is, can you start a fire? Now, keep that fire going and let me kill everything and bring it to you. It's men have not changed. Our basic biological thing, and I know you were saying it's 2025. It's 2025. Men don't know that it's 2025. Because like I said, if you and your husband was out and your story was really touching, it reminds me of something with me and my old lady when she had a hysterectomy. Because y'all be fucked up. And it's certain things that we have to do. It's certain. I'm gonna tell you what, we got back off of vacation one time and I cut my thumb off. Right? My thumb was hanging on by the bone. And I'm just trying to get her to wrap it up so I could go to work. Right? She was like, it's just a huge difference. And I know that women are educated, but it doesn't matter because once again, I talk to men every day, men that are going through divorces and men that are having hard times with women and men having horrible times trying to find women.
Right.
And are now defeated by those women. You know, once you get divorced and you gotta pay $3,000 a month for the next 8 years to a woman, that starts to get pretty off-putting. You know what I mean?
Right.
So the problem is the things that men have to do, they haven't changed. And the things that women do, you guys still don't spend money on men for the most part. Men are still paying for the dates. Men are still paying the lion's share of the house things. And if you don't do these things, you will not long term be able to sustain and keep a woman. As soon as you falter, when men lose their jobs, women leave. It's a proven fact that financials is one of the biggest reasons why women leave men. It's not infidelity. But what's little sweetie name in the white shirt? What's her name? You know I'm old. I ain't got my readers on.
Who,
Natural? Yeah. Okay. Natural KRC. I now see why you don't have a man. Seriously. She said it in not so many words, right? The people that she's around, but when she had that 100,000, man, the women, the lifestyle, everything that comes along with guys like us that work hard, it's not that we don't care about you. It's just that we have a super high drive. I could love you to death, but I'm going to want more. I'm going to always want to do more. I'm going to want to achieve more. I want to go more.
What happened? Oh, he got off here. Anyway, final thoughts for you all. What happened, Natural KRC? You done pissed him off somewhere.
So to be very frank, I shut down from negative energy. Anything that's negative, I do not have any form of interaction with that. Next up, he does not know me personally. So whatever happened in that situation, he has not the slightest clue, but that's neither here nor there. Me personally, like I said, I'm more of a character kind of person. And the people that were associated that I was talking about were just pretty much people that thought that 100K made him a more valuable man.
That's not
it doesn't. It does not. I don't care how much money a man makes. Just because you make 150K, you are not better than the man that's making $60,000. I have uncles that are over the road truck drivers. I have people that are nurses and doctors in my family, accountants. There are various people in my family that make different kinds of money. Right. I don't find value in just what you can bring financially. Right. And I don't feel that my experience dealing with someone that made 100K is going to be for the next woman. It was my experience, and I never went into detail, so I don't know how there was comments on it, but that's neither here nor there. I definitely think the women that are focused on the character will have a better chance on getting a man of value versus looking at his pockets, which again, if we build together as people, I think that foundation is so much stronger when we do build together because you guys are growing together.
Right.
You know, it's not just based off of what one person has. It's bringing your resources together, building each other up, and growing together. Right. That's just my final thoughts.
Thank you. Divine.
Yes, sorry about that.
Final thought.
Final thoughts?
Yes, sir.
No. All I can say is like date within your means. Because like it's getting tiresome to hear people reaching for the stars when when there's a lot of average Joes out there that deserve love too and all that.
Absolutely.
That's all I gotta say about that.
Thank you, Divine P and Mr. J Tillman.
Yeah, I'd say since the dawn of human beings, man, nothing has changed in the requirements of men and women. Right. Only society has changed them in our current day and age.
Right.
But women's perspective tends to change a lot faster than men's has because women require the same things out of men that they've required since the dawn: protection and provision. Protection. And the things that men are requiring out of women now is looked down upon because a lot of women want to be in more assertive roles in life. They want to take more command of their direct life than allowing a man to do that. Right. But when you have a man that is for you, who wants to do and sacrifice for you, right, and his submission of his life, his life energy, his time, and everything like that is investing into you, right, then you don't feel that same need to go and do those things. But we just, like you said, it's 2025. We're in a different time. You know, we got society is built up now like that, and there's more protection now.
I'm not saying I don't
hunt now.
I'm not saying I don't believe it. I still believe the old way is the old way. It is what it is. Man wants woman, woman wants man. I want to be adored. I want to adore a man. That's it. I don't want to have a conversation about money. I don't want to have a conversation about social media. I don't want to have no conversation about that. I just want to know whether you're willing to protect and provide, and I'm willing to be the nurturer and the home giver, and that's it. Don't ask me about none of that other stuff. The other stuff don't even matter. Because if you don't care about me, that money don't mean nothing.
Money don't mean nothing. Money don't mean nothing. The stuff you can get with money don't mean nothing, man.
And
the purses and stuff is not going to hold you at night. The purses and stuff is not going to carry you to bed after surgery.
Right.
I remember there was a lady online crying because I think she had to have a surgery. She had to go stay with her mom. because she didn't have nobody to take care of her. So what do you like? What do you really want? Do you want the accolades and all that stuff, or when our life journey ends, do you want somebody that's going to be there to say, "This, I really loved somebody.
Right.
Somebody really loved me.
Right.
They loved me.
Right.
They didn't love the stuff I could get them.
Yes.
They loved me. Yeah. So I mean,
Jay, when you start having me crying, when you get me to crying,
I'm a cry.
You know,
too,
another
man.
thing I always think about too is that you can go into something where an individual is extremely wealthy and something can happen that alters them from now being able to make that amount of money. So does that love just vanish based off of they no longer have that financial income? Do you now just say, you know what, this person came in the door making $150,000.
Right.
This person can no longer work in that line of work. So at this point, now everything else goes out the window. It's like, just because you make more, it doesn't, I just really try to grasp that concept because it keeps repeating. I mean, just on social platforms across the board, the more money a man makes, it makes him better or his value is higher. But your character can be flawed. It's just like beautiful women. There are some very beautiful women and they have the most nastiest spirits, just evil. You can be drop dead gorgeous, have the best body, and you have the nastiest attitude, which means your value has decreased. Your physical body is just that, it's a shell. Your dollar is just that. But if you lose it, what else do you have to stand on? What is your character?
Wait, she crashed out again? Wait, the Curtis Scott said that Kendra crashed out again.
Oh, I hope somebody got it. I got it
Y'all
right
better
before
snatch it before she take it down.
I got her right before she cut the whole stream. She bombed out on the whole stream, and then she had one guest, and it really wasn't a guest. She was just talking to somebody, and then all of a sudden she went to the left, she started going off. You bitch had da 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 da, and I got that whole thing, and then she cut it and she took it down. So I still got a recording of that, her acting up that way without. I think she took it down. Don't know if I got it, but I got it right before, because I don't know what I was doing. I was fumbling at 1 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, let me do the Kendra Cam and let me see. And she erased it right as I was looking through her stuff. But anyway,
Better snatch it before she snatch it down. But yeah, that's my whole thing, man. That's solid. That's it.
Thank y'all for coming up. Thank you, Divine P. Come up anytime, okay? Yeah, you. Thank you.
I will. I'll be back. I'll be back. Trust me.
Thank you, Natural KIC. Thank you, girl, for coming up.
Thank you for having me night number 2. So I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you guys. You almost had me crying, Jay. Get your ass off my damn panel. Almost. Man, just a little bit. But it is what it is. Thank you all. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you. Thank you all for showing up tonight. We tried to do our best to entertain because Mr. Gavin and Mr. Walker were not here and we couldn't go over there. But thank you all for showing up. We had a good lineup. We had to kick these ladies to the curb. Some were good candidates, some weren't. We always gonna find candidates. We're always gonna see where they go off the rails. I thank you guys for showing up. Thank you. Please hit the like button going out or in, however you're gonna do it. Cash App, Super Chat, great, fine. I appreciate whatever you can donate, whatever you can say. And we will be back on Monday. Thank you guys. Thank you. And I gotta eat. I haven't eaten since 7 o'clock this morning. I'm starving. I gotta eat.